Live. Hey, we're live. Live from my basement. It's Thursday night. As I know, Leonard just loves that.
We're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die. Welcome to Thursday night. Dave's Imagination presents Dark Queen Ascension, The Fallen. And so we got our whole group here. When's the last time we had all six of us?
Yeah.
Full house. All at once. Ken on board.
Not quite a full house, right?
Well, we don't have Ken. And will we ever have Ken again?
Are we going to have you, Ken?
I have my doubts.
Yep. Just admit it. Ken is an AI computer that you plugged into.
You have no proof I'm a real person.
Yeah.
No longer. What with that
Have any
concussion?
of you actually met him? I haven't.
He is a real person.
Yeah. Are you sporting a beard, or did you shave that?
No, still got it.
You still have your beard.
It's
All right.
not as ridiculous as the last time I actually saw you, though.
Okay.
That was it at its worst state.
Yeah, someone else trimmed his up too.
Looks much nicer.
Nicer. I have to wait till December or something to.
Have to. Oh, we
December
have
26th.
Huh?
December 26th.
Something like that.
to. Have to. Oh, the humanity.
They would be pissed.
It's
if
for
they
the
didn't.
children.
It's for the dogs.
No, hell no.
It's for the dogs.
The dogs and cats.
dogs. I wouldn't do it for children.
We know we're letting
As he
fires
puts on
are.
the Santa outfit.
OBS.
He's got a bag of coal to hand out.
So,
Puppy treats for the puppies.
Yeah,
Coal
exactly.
for the children.
Coal for the kids.
when last we met, we had arrived to Port Gunbarg, and we had our fun encounter with the old fisherman that passed, and we met our new. I think of Lando Calrissian, friend or fool? What's your name?
Mowbray.
Mowbray.
Christiana de Mowbray.
Christiana de Mowbray. Now, when I wrote her, Mowbray is the nickname. I'm not sure Wes has bought into that.
Mowbray. Double.
And de Mowbray is a young female, attractive. However, her charisma, we've been playing her as attractive, and I'm not saying she's not, but her charisma is nothing special. It's only 10. It's
You haven't
standard.
gotten to her pants yet.
He's
No,
working
he
on
hasn't.
it. He's
He's
working
working
on
on
it. Yeah.
That's right, Stride will keep them straight.
Uh,
Getting stonewalled. Well, yeah. The last chick I met to, he dragged me off, and then I met her and getting nothing.
We've established that. What do you want us to call? De Mowbray? What do you want us to call? Christiana?
The full name.
I do like Christiana.
All right. Christiana, we've established as a monster hunter. And
Do we know that? Do our characters know that? I don't know that we do.
Yeah, I mean we're socializing.
certainly
Okay.
Olak knows that.
Yeah.
You may not know the full details of like what she's doing here and all that, but you would know that like that's kind of what she does.
Okay.
You probably, through your conversation as you're walking, you probably learn that she's a crossbow expert.
Master, whatever the feat is.
Yeah. And she has some ability to create these magical bolts in her crossbow, hand crossbow, and she never seems to put down her hand crossbow. She carries a shield, and she has scars. She's well scarred. So other than that, I don't want to give up too much of the mysticism of who Christiana is. So as Olak introduced her to the party, and she learns that you're going to Arveiatuace's lair, you invite her to come along, and then we had a long rest, and then the next morning we made our way to Arveiatuace's lair. And along the way, if I jump my iMac to the game layout board and jump over to our screen here, on our way to Arveiatuace's Lair, and we went to Arveiatuace's Lair because Varinka has been communicating with this spirit of an old mage, and Varinka has learned that this old mage is the spirit of Meltheron the Magnificent, Meltheron, who was the rider, the Arveiatuace. And the stories of Arveiatuace, you might remember, was she has a harness on her back, and to this day still has his skeleton on her back, because that somehow still looks the way they're going, some magical thing they do. So, and Arveiatuace by story greatly mourns the loss of her old wizard companion.
Question: is Arveiatuace a white dragon?
Arveiatuace is a white dragon, yes. So Arveiatuace is not necessarily a good dragon, right? By nature, she would not be a good dragon. However, somehow Meltheron tamed her and took her as his own. And at first, Arveiatuace was resistant to that, but over time became accustomed and a deep bonded with this wizard.
And she was also the mate of the other white dragon.
That's
that we
right.
killed too, right?
Orthator, right?
Yes. Well, not going to bring that up.
Yeah.
Carefully avoid that.
We have some bad news.
Yeah.
Good news, you're single.
The scalp hanging on my belt should hide that or something.
Yeah, you probably should put
And what else? So this voice in your head has guided you to the path to lead. I keep saying wizard. He's not a wizard. He's a magic user, because back in my day, there weren't wizards. We were magic users. What? We wore robes. We
could
didn't
fly.
We carried stabs, and there was no armor. There was no swords. Yeah.
And a lot of hit points, and we died fast.
The young kids nowadays, my God.
And so this voice, the spirit, is guiding Varinka up this path, and you came to the place where there were wardens, and they tried to warn you off, and you gave them a lesson. You just look the other way, and you went up the path, and you're ascending up this side of this mountain, and this weather up here seems to constantly be winter, even in the middle of summer, and you're coming up the snowy path. And there's a pile of logs, and half of you got hit by a boulder that was dropped on your head. And so, and then as you rush past over the logs, and as you're standing in front of this cave mouth, a couple pokey pokes from within inside the cave. And so we said we were going to start tonight by rolling initiative.
I was trying to remember. I tried to do something to the logs.
You hit him with a fire bolt.
You're the one that instigated this whole thing falling.
Well, I thought it was an avalanche, but you just said someone threw it at us.
It was a boulder.
It was a trap.
Okay.
It's a trap. Which Meltheron warned you there'd be lots of traps.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's probably you foolish humans. Or foolish adventurers. Yeah, go ahead and roll initiative and see what we got here. All right. Did you get yours, Glenn?
19.
19. Olak, did you get something?
I think it's a 17.
I'm typing in 17.
Yeah, it looks like a 17.
How about Ruckus?
20.
20. Wow. Vrinka?
11.
Strider?
20.
You and Ruckus want to arm wrestle?
Well, you're right there, so I'd say you probably go first.
All right,
Okay.
making
Yeah,
Strider 21. The Kraken? Oh, no Kraken this game.
How How far are we from
Like
the
a
ocean?
land shark, land kraken.
Well, this tentacle take up the entire cave opening.
Christiana. That name is
Lots
too
of
big.
dragons.
Chris.
13.
13.
Well, I'm sure Ruckus can come up with a nickname for her.
Moaner.
Sweetness. CDM.
CDM. So that was what they called her in the locker room in high school, right?
Haven't seen her chest yet, but could call her Toots.
I don't
that
think her
have to do
chest
with it?
is that big. She seems pretty slight.
What?
Camo.
I don't understand the connection between that,
Elves are.
Forget it.
between her
I think
tits
there's
and
a
that name.
generational difference there.
I
It
guess.
went over my head as well.
Really?
After a few episodes, and you get the background, and
It's got a good cast.
it's really.
Kenzie Davis, Himesh Patel.
There was a black woman. I don't know what her name was. She plays Miranda, and
All right.
I mean, she's going to
Think-
be a star if she can get into something else.
I think we're recording again. Refreshing my Foundry.
Danielle Deadweiler.
What was her name?
What's it called? Station 11?
Yeah,
Deadweiler.
yeah, that's her. I thought it was going to be like a sci-fi, and it kind of is a little bit. It's post-apocalypse. But,
Oh, is it post-apocalypse?
yeah.
All right, that didn't work, so I'm going to shut down my Foundry. Reopen it.
We haven't thought of a name for our crew yet. We have to come up with a name for
For our
us.
The
band of.
what was the
The Hordebreakers
was
wasn't bad.
Hordebreakers.
The ship
Yeah, but I mean that could be our
could be the group too.
Well, we'd be the Horde Breakers, right?
right.
True. No reason to not.
Getting there.
And then
Whatever you want.
maybe our new character could change her name to Joan Jett.
And the Hordebreakers.
Yeah.
Nice.
That reference went over my head.
And that makes sense. Sadly, that makes sense.
Been over my head too, so. Who's
It's-
Joan
it's an
Jett?
80s.
Joan Jett.
Yeah,
Joan
yeah,
Jett's
it was- it
80s.
was-
Put it with the
Rock band.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
I don't know how you not know that.
You didn't know
You-
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
You are
I mean,
I knew
under
of
30.
I know
That's
of them.
how.
There's no way you couldn't know.
but I didn't.
You didn't watch.
I didn't
as a
really
kid
watch
either.
them. And
There we
they
go.
went
Come
off-
on. Come on.
they were
All
on
right.
TV. They were on TV when I was like really young.
So if you go to HBO's DC, they have a DC channel. They have Super Friends. The 80s Super Friends.
Which state? Which
HBO Max. They have like sub channels.
Yeah. I bought the DVDs of those
I woke my kids up to
when
watch-
the
to
boys
see the Super Twins.
Matt and
Wonder
not
Twins.
Matt,
Yeah, the Wonder Twins.
Were they appreciative?
No.
Bryce, not Bryce. McClellan boys.
McClellan, yes.
We were young when I bought those.
Yep. some of those are better just to keep your childhood memories of how idyllic they were,
Yeah,
because you watch them now,
and
it's
they're,
like,
like, so simplistic.
wow, this is bad. Well, it wasn't exactly
And
high
the
budget
writing,
TV.
yeah, the writing wasn't. But as,
Scored in your fantasy league?
as a 6-year-old and 8-year-old,
Or they got hurt?
Awesome.
Yeah, one or the other.
Yeah, I think I didn't turn on my notification. I've got 3 people playing tonight. Yeah.
I did get a notification earlier that substitution, somebody's eligible that's better. This guy's better than that guy. So I made the
Yeah.
switch. We'll see what happens. I lost my opener against Ethan. Perfect. By a lot. Which was kind of a downer.
Okay. 5 minutes later.
Are you sure?
10 maybe.
So we're back. We're streaming. Everything's kosher.
How about
Thanks.
Ken?
Yeah,
is my
yeah.
screen going here?
Okay.
Screen, entire screen, go live. All right, so that's going. Okay, voice and stream, live streaming.
I do have a guy in tonight.
Strider.
Got to keep your 3 viewers happy.
Game's not paused.
Probably
You-
lost at least one of
You
these
haven't caught up,
players.
maybe.
Was the stream paused?
I unpaused the stream.
Okay.
This timer's going. It's not going. Now it's going.
You can lose all your viewers.
It's not going down below though.
Hey, I had one view earlier. Dang it.
I viewed it this afternoon.
Oh, well, thank you.
I did a recap.
Nice.
There wasn't much to the recap. Or there wasn't much.
This is a short recap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
All
Gary
right.
says you need a catchphrase when you sign off.
Take care.
That's it. Okay.
That's
Yeah, that's what you say.
So, Strider, you conjure your bonfire,
Sphere,
the flaming sphere. You put it in there. You shove it in there at the 2 kobolds.
right? And so that would be, I guess, the primary action, and then let's see here.
Does that do damage initially? Doesn't it?
If they're within any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw.
Not now though.
Well,
At
when
the
it
end of
cra-
its turn.
If you crash it into them,
Well, I can. As a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet.
Yep. You push it in there.
Yep. Is it more than 30 feet?
No.
Excellent. Well, if they're in the way, they're getting hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throws.
Yep.
Dexterity saving throws. All right. This is actually +2. 15 and 5.
Okay, so the 15 meets it, beats it, and
Okay.
then the 5.
So
fails.
half of this. Right? You're going to give me some damage?
Right. Let's see. Half as much on a successful, so yeah. Okay, so that's 10 points total. So
Okay.
10 to the one and 5 to the other.
All right. So 10 to the 1, and it goes down.
Excellent.
5 to the other.
Yep.
Okay.
So action, cast the spell. Bonus action, moved it.
Yep, 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 yep.
And there we go.
So you can see in there that there's, the narrow entrance, and not too far back, there's a stone behind them.
Okay.
As that stone splits the cavern around,
Okay.
and we'll go back to the mountain pass.
And I do have some movement, so I will.
charge in after.
No. I was going to slide to my right so that if somebody else wanted to advance or
So like up here.
well, not outside. There.
All right. Okay. After Strider, I had Ruckus.
Okay, so we got whacked by a big rock.
Yeah.
And then do I know that something's going on with Strider in the cave?
You just saw him conjure something into the cave.
Okay. So
And you look up, and you got like 40 feet to this edge.
okay, but we don't know if that thing it was a trap or fell by itself. Or we don't really know. Okay.
You heard a creak. You dashed away, but it's still.
Okay. We can get so I can get through the logs and go see what Strider's
So that's
doing.
going to be half, double movement, right?
Okay. Good to
But
hear.
yeah, you can get there.
And if I look in there, because of his
Yep.
fireball is
yeah.
making
There's
or
one
sphere, it's making light, so I can
and
see,
you see
them.
this 5-foot slight creature holding a spear,
Okay.
Singed
singed. Yeah.
lightly toasted.
like a marshmallow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I got to try something a little different here
Sweet.
and look at it and do. Oh, actually, it's just verbal. It's just you.
Point for emphasis.
Yeah. Boo. And he needs to do an intelligence failing throw against an 18.
Intelligence. This is a -1. Nope.
15 points of psychic damage.
Yeah.
Which one was that one?
Mind Sliver.
Oh, nice.
That's more than a cantrip.
No, it is.
It's a cantrip?
Yeah.
All right.
Mind spike is.
Okay. I mean, you look in there, and there doesn't seem to be anything else in there at this moment.
Yeah, but there's a flaming sphere, so I'm not going to walk through that.
No, you're not. Looking back at Mountain Pass
So-
view.
Yeah, so I might, again, sort of like Strider did, I might kind of step to the side just in case something else comes barreling out.
Step back.
No, I want to be to the side, please.
Or you want to be on top of the wood.
Sure. I don't want to be right in the
He doesn't want to be directly on the
runway of
fire.
whatever else comes out of here.
Right.
Okay. Glowing. As you turn into the dragon, you start to fly up. You can see that there are other kobolds on this mountainside.
Yeah,
And
so I want
response
to
by
fly up
Christiana
and land or hover
To a
or whatever
dragon?
on top of the cliff there.
Like
Like,
here.
And
him
right,
turning
yeah.
into a dragon.
Yeah.
Well, Shardy knows that you guys are freaks.
And what do I see in front of me?
You see this dude, a big kobold, slightly bigger kobold, and two small ones,
What's that behind him?
and something lurking in the cave behind them
That you can't see real well.
in the shadows.
How far am I from them?
As you could be as far or as close as you want to be.
Am I within 30 feet?
Oh yes.
Then I'm going to kill him. I don't know. They haven't attacked me yet.
They sent a boulder down on your head.
You don't know that.
The odds
could have
favor.
They didn't send them down on my head. I didn't walk into some silly trap.
I didn't either. I threw a firebolt at it.
Okay, fine.
I mean, they see you, and they start to run for the cave entrance.
Oh, they ain't making it.
Yeah.
30-foot
no?
cone. So that gets them and probably what's inside the
Yeah.
cave entrance,
Yeah.
too. Dex 17 fell.
All right. So, two of them passed.
Doesn't make a difference.
Well, it might.
55.
55 points of damage.
Yeah.
This is just your regular fire breath?
Yeah.
This is not your wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I could roll it if you want, 10d10. But every time I roll it, I don't roll like he keeps telling me. I'm
it
just
could be
going
higher,
with-
could be lower. Yeah.
You know what? Let's roll it. Let's see what happens.
10d10?
For kobolds.
You can do it on there.
And well, whatever's
Nothing makes
behind
any
them,
difference.
we don't know. Something in the
That's true.
cave there could be
So
get lit up.
they start to turn and run, and you. What's the flash shadows that you create when they?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Ash.
Yeah, it just
Splat ash.
falls down off the wall.
Okay, so I've moved and I've acted, and
Lit 'em up.
now I'm going to turn and. Well, I see that cave. I probably can't
There's-
fit in that cave.
No, you can't fit in that cave at all.
But I see that there's more down at the other end. I
there's-
was waiting for my guys, so I turn towards them, and that's probably, I mean, that's 40 foot up, right? My flight speed is, movement is probably, I think, 60,
I don't know if that's your base or not.
80.
All right.
Bank and strafe.
You're not going to go much further.
Well, I can't. No, yeah. I'm just going to observe, see what happens. I'm going to guard my guys as they move up the path there.
Cool.
Air support. Like it.
Olak.
There you go.
Okay. How big is this, like, bunch of trees in front of us? Like, is that we can walk over?
Yeah, it's difficult terrain.
Alright. Yeah, I think, and then the other question I had is, how tall is the cliff?
40
You
feet.
answered that already. 40? No, that's too high.
So I do
Okay.
kind of want to make
Yeah.
the point that when I get up there, I land, fold my wings, so probably not visible from down below.
Okay. Good. Noted.
Oh, okay, so you're not hovering.
That's fine.
All right, I'm just gonna walk forward as far as I can.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Secret from her.
So normal.
I'll dash.
All right.
And
And
see you transform?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, actually, can I end up closer to where it looks like there's like swords in the ground?
Okay.
And we'll take a look at that next turn. Yep.
There's swords in the ground. Look at that.
Yeah.
And I covered up something. I don't know what that is. Oh, a shield. Yeah, a couple swords and a shield. They must be too big for the kobolds to wield.
Probably.
Okay.
Alright, and then I'm gonna use my temporary hit point thingamajig.
Okay.
Since you just clambered us for a lot.
That was Olak. And so, pushing from out of the trees is a new boulder. It starts rumbling down the hill.
Okay, you guys are on your own.
15, 20, 25, 30.
I forgot what that does.
And so that was these guys. And then these guys, they duck back in the cave.
Oh, did someone else end up with that? Oh, no, there it is.
And these guys duck back into the cave.
Oh, that's right. It only helps me if I find a whip.
All right, Christiana.
If I'm wearing my explorer's fedora, don't I have +2 to avoid this boulder or something?
You ought to, right? Only if you have the whip to jump over the pit. So you have to have a pit also.
Yeah, well.
What about
You
a
still got
golden
that?
idol?
You still got that move Earth thing?
I do.
I need a pit and a whip. Quick!
I could do that.
Okay.
Boulders coming down,
Coming down.
Gathering speed
and snow, and
It's coming towards us.
yes.
Oh, gotta have the bowling pin sound effect ready for when it hits those logs too.
Not sure as much I can do against.
Your magic crossbows don't splatter rocks.
No. Funny enough, actually.
Dang.
Okay, so lay the land. So
You're on a steep incline.
steep incline. There's a pile of logs.
Yep.
Is that a little cave there?
It's a little cave there.
Now, were there kobolds in that cave?
There were.
There
Until
were
I
kobolds.
fried 'em.
Oh, you fried them. Okay.
Well,
Yeah. Well, yeah. What you?
this is all happening in the same 6
yeah,
seconds.
Cave and there's light in there now. Is what you would see from.
Yeah,
where
there's a
you are.
little fire glow in there that wasn't there a second ago.
Wait, where are you?
Back here,
Down here.
Miss
Oh,
Green,
yeah.
Miss Green hair.
Not next to you.
Because he ran away.
I ran towards the danger to protect you, Missy.
Sure. That's exactly what happened. Ruckus heard a noise and then,
I went to help my friend.
bravely ran away.
Towards.
Did I say towards? I said towards.
Yeah, you shall make her way. Try to make her way to
So
the cave.
this 5, 10,
think he's trying to impress
15,
his new
20,
That's right. See that? I fried his
25,
brain.
30.
That was cool, huh?
Wes. So you made it there with
Trying to
normal
impress
30
your new
feet.
girl.
Yeah, so I was looking at my spells because I do have
oblivious to me
Long
so far,
Strider,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
which could be useful.
It was monster hunter.
Not even monster.
So I'm
Standing
gonna.
right in front of her.
I'll cast Long Strider on myself. Now to give me an extra 10 feet.
All right. Are you going to duck in the cave?
Yeah.
Well, you start to duck in the cave, and you immediately see that you would. Well, how many more feet do you have?
10.
Yeah, you would immediately see that you would end your turn in his ball of flame,
Okay.
which you probably don't want to do.
Well, I guess
Could be better than a boulder.
would want to get close enough that if could get out of the path of the boulder.
So you see, the mouth of the cave is. I mean, you can't go in there. He did step back. You can get here.
But you basically blocked the choke point with it, right?
Yeah.
And if you're within how many feet of it, it hurts?
5.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, you can get here, but if you get any closer, you can get hurt.
Pick your poison. I mean, I took, 30 points of damage from the last boulder?
Let's take a peek and see. So that'd be 5, and then 10 would be right on it. You haven't taken the action. You could dash.
Well, I cast the spell.
Oh, you did cast a spell.
Yeah.
You did.
So what do you want to go
Did
here?
we see something happen?
End your turn here.
I cast Long Strider on myself.
Oh, okay.
You want to end your turn there and risk the damage?
Well, he's not. Oh, is he within 5 foot?
Yeah, there we said. I'm saying he is.
I thought you had to be right up against it.
No.
Oh, within 5 feet,
5
which
feet.
this is. I mean, if I put you here,
Yeah.
that's within 5 feet.
Jump up on top of the cliff.
I mean, how...
40 feet up.
Yeah. I can't jump 40 feet.
Is it
Long
climbable?
Strider doesn't do that, huh? Not a
Yeah.
long jumper.
I think Long Jumper is a spell, actually. Or
Jump.
there's like a jump spell.
Yep, it's cleverly named Jump.
Thanks, Olak.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you know. Some of the book got written on a Friday afternoon, you know.
Do I have any cover here from the boulder?
It seems like it's coming right. It's like they aimed it at you or something.
Funny that.
I want
You
to
know,
find out.
it's
Surrender's
designed to go
obviously
down this
technically-
path and run over whatever there.
Not liking this.
I don't think I can stop. That's
Do you have that boulder thing?
Yes.
That might come in handy right by now.
Yeah, well, I know.
Another option
I'm fully prepared to do that, but it's not my turn.
is maybe jumping these trees.
Too busy.
Oh, is that on the
flying
same
cool.
level?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd assume that was like a slope down or
Yeah,
something
well-
like that.
I'm seeing these as like evergreens.
Okay, and it's all kind of
Same plane.
flat-ish there. on the
No,
same plane.
you're jumping into heavily. You would be.
Well, no, it's on the same plane.
Same
It's-
plane,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
same
not
plane.
like a
Yeah.
drop off. Okay.
This is. You can see this cliff is obviously
Right.
a massive cliff.
I was thinking like a ski run where like right off the ski run it like takes a dive.
I'm not saying you're comfortable, but
but it's better than a boulder to the
yeah,
face.
you and probably as you get this edge, you can kind of see the concaveness of the path.
Now, if I hold a dodge, would that help me?
Well, you've taken your action.
So if I take back the spell, pretend like it didn't happen, because I'm not using it now.
All right. Yep.
If I held a dodge, would that give me advantage on the, in case it does?
still take half damage.
I'll say yes.
Okay, that's what I'll do.
All right. That was Christiana Varinka.
All right. How fast is that thing moving?
Well, it moved
Do I
30
think
feet.
It's gonna reach me.
It moved 30 feet in its first round.
Okay.
But the laws of gravity say
First, yeah, it's got friction.
You cannot change the laws of physics.
So I am
We're
going
gonna
to
neglect air resistance.
follow Mowbray's lead there, Christiana's lead, and I'm also going to summon my echo 30 feet up the hill in the woods there. Yeah. Sounds good.
And dodge.
Dodge.
All right, Strider.
All right. Boulder's coming. That's not good. Alrighty. So I'm sure I heard this rumble as it's coming down the hill.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Look out!
Okay. Then I will. Let's see. I will do what we talked about, which makes perfect sense. Where'd it go? There it is. I will drop my flaming sphere because that's a concentration spell. I don't think I can do both
Okay.
unless someone tells me different. Can't hold a concentration and fire off a cantrip, can I?
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah, you can.
Ooh, sweet!
only if it's marked concent? Yeah, some
You can't do
two
an.
concentration spells.
yeah,
Ah, okay.
some cantrips are.
Okay. Fabo. It is not. So then I will. So I'm going to keep the flaming sphere up and turn and.
Enter the
cast-
cave.
What's that?
You gotta go in the cave.
No. I'm going to cast the cantrip Mold Earth and excavate a 5-foot hole right there to act as a.
Pothole.
Yeah, just something for it to land and hopefully stop. Okay. That should be, yeah, it's within 30 feet. Okay. I want that further up the, yeah. Up here, yeah, up here. Like near
Right in
Ola.
front of it.
Yeah.
Like here?
Yeah. So now we've got the, let's see, 5 foot cube. Yep. And, ooh, okay. Excavate it. Oh, and deposit it. Okay. So I've created the hole, and then I'm going to put the pile of dirt that came out of that hole right there.
Above it.
Yes. They're kind of,
Steer it.
just to act as a bit of a tougher terrain for it.
Like that.
Yeah, that works. I want it to land in the divot, but we'll put the extra dirt there as just some.
I mean, now, understand this is a huge boulder, and it's gained some inertia, right?
Yeah.
Inertia the right word?
Yeah.
Momentum.
But that should.
Momentum.
5 foot isn't shallow either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it should at least slow it down, if not stop it.
Guide it.
Well, and I'm hoping between the hole and the barrier, at least it's going to get it away from
Yeah.
those in the flight path.
Unless you're in that tree.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully she's watching and she's holding her dodge.
Okay.
And then
You didn't move the flaming spear at all. You could push it.
I could.
Push it deeper into the.
Yeah, let's make room for the team. So let's see. Let's go back to that. 1 second.
60 feet.
Now remember, you can't. This is a rock. You really can't see back here.
Right. No, I know.
So bonus action, 30 feet.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll put it. Yeah, just that works. Yeah. Barricade one side. So choke point.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. So move the sphere, created the hole, hopefully to protect my team, and now that I've moved the sphere, I'll move into the cave entrance.
Tell everyone else, get in here with me.
Indeed.
So
To the
like
right. Yep.
you might be here to let them go that way.
Good idea. I like it. I'm sure Strider thought of that. So
Actually, Mowbray's not there.
Did Mulberry actually climb the tree?
She
Into
didn't
the
say that.
trees. No.
Oh, that's Varinka that climbed the tree.
No, she didn't say that
Moved
either.
into the trees.
Oh, okay.
Okay, solid turn. There we go.
All right, that was Strider. Ruckus.
Okay.
Oh, he just ducked into the cave.
Yep. So I guess we got to wait for the rock's turn to see if it works.
You should stand out here in the middle
Yeah.
and see if it works.
No.
Oh, how brave you would seem to Christiana. You'd be her hero if you could do that.
Yeah.
I'd be impressed if you actually stopped it.
Do you consider the
And lived.
a dragon a monster?
Yeah.
A dragon is a dragon as far as creature type.
Well, as far as like being a monster.
A hold monster for hold.
Well, I mean, it's certainly someone who can turn into a dragon would be a monster.
Like a
of
Yeah.
rope
sorts.
of some sort?
Just depends how murderous the dragon is.
There we go.
That too.
Well, we'll see how well she knows.
Okay.
Go Ruckus.
Gold Dragon.
Ruckus, he's alright.
Ruckus.
Firebolt at a creature or object, so it does say I can throw it at an object. Range spell attack.
You doing a firebolt against the boulder?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Shrapnel.
So I get a 28 to hit it.
Oh yeah, you hit it. Where would you like to hit it?
I just,
Make it less round.
more,
Or
like,
on the front.
more like a flaming boulder.
Left,
Yeah, I'll put a nice spin on it, try to get some English on it so it goes in the
left,
gutter.
Left,
No, I
front.
want it in the hole.
I'm just aiming right for the middle.
There you go.
Okay.
So I did 7.
7 points of damage.
I'm not going to waste a reroll on that.
Yeah, so where it had gathered some snow around it as like a snowball gathered snow, you just blasted a clear spot and there's a little charred spot on the rock that was underneath.
So now it has a flat side too.
Well, at least the snow part of it was, yeah.
Is it on fire now? Is it like a flaming boulder coming down the mountain?
No.
No. And I will also duck into the cave.
Duck into the cave. Okay.
And probably, if I can still see Christiana, I might be like, come on.
Come this way.
If
In here. Olak.
Okay. So, first things first. Hit my fancy boots, heels together, and turn on my 120 foot of movement speed.
Yep.
And then...
You
Did Strider audibly say, hey, everyone come here?
You heard Ruckus say, hey, Mowbray, come in the cave. He doesn't seem to care about
okay.
you.
Yeah, okay. So the next question, how tall is the cliff next to me now?
It does seem shorter. We'll call that 10 feet.
Yes. All right. Can I? No, I can't. I'm going to use my action to cast the jump spell that was mentioned a little earlier. I had this plan before Wes mentioned it.
you actually had that spell prepared.
And you get it for free as a Get Yankee.
Funny enough.
So I had to figure out a reason to use
Ken
it.
doesn't make that
Alright,
reference.
so my jump distance is tripled. So I'm going to do a high jump. Well, I'm going to...
Yeah, I did the Bionic Man. See, hey, you know that
I know some references.
Or actually, you said it's 10 feet, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I said 10
I
feet.
don't even need that. I can jump half of
I was
21
gonna say
feet.
$1 Million Man, but I think it's a different.
Same.
It's the
No,
same.
I will jump up there.
Yes.
So 5 plus 10.
Bam.
And then I will go to where I think the boulder came from, which I imagined was down there.
So does jump use any of your
Yep.
movement?
Yeah, so I've used 15. I used 5 to get there, 10 to jump, and then probably 5 for the little bit of horizontal movement. So
Yeah.
I think I've used about 20.
All right.
So I've got 40 feet left until I start taking damage.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Put you by the base of the tree. You're in front of the... Do you really want to end in front of the cave?
No, I think actually I'd like to end on that side of the cave.
The music's awesome.
Preferably without crossing in front of it.
Like here.
Yeah, and then like up against the wall as best I can.
Yeah, that seems pretty good, just like that.
For having no action to hide. Yeah, they'll do it. And I think that was less than 60 feet of movement total.
Do you have dark vision?
I do.
Yeah, so if you have dark vision, let's see here. Somewhere up here.
There's a giant worm.
Oh, crap. That's a lot.
The question is, how much more black could it be?
Come on. Where's
The
it?
answer is none.
That's a lot of squares.
None more black.
Somewhere in here. Oh, there it is.
I don't even know what we're looking at.
The upper cave that he's near.
So we'll put a happy... did I activate? Let's activate. I like it when it works well. Alright. There's got to be a kobold, like, right in there.
There's just gotta.
There's just got to be. Come on. Alright, that seems like a good view. Let's see here. Alright, that feels like your turn. So
I would agree.
you probably see in the darkness with your dark vision, even though you're kind of standing in the brightness of the snow, that there's
There it is.
that there's a kobold standing in the shadows of the doorway inside the mouth of this cave. Again, this cave entrance is only 5 foot tall, and it seems very tight in there.
Yeah. Can the kobold... Is it obvious the kobold can see me?
Oh yeah.
Okay, then I'm just going to step up to it and then my turn in base contact with him. So if he runs, I can take a swing.
All right.
As you come in, you see 15 other.
No, but I mean, you do see the other one that was kind of behind the corner as it flies in from the side.
Check those corners.
All right. But then you're done, right?
That's why you're dead,
Yep.
Starling.
Okay.
It's the boulder's turn.
It could be. It could be the boulder's turn. That was Olak. It is the boulder's turn. And while I'm on the screen, well, we have the two kobolds there. Take a stabby stab at Olak. Oh,
Darn.
the 17 probably will hit. Let me.
Nope.
Well, that was before modifying. There's 17 on the die. It is a +3 for unnatural 20.
Oh, fine. It hits.
Kobold, a +3.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Oh, wait.
I will use. I've never used this feature, but I'll use my reaction to use whatever the war magic thingamajig is. That gives me a +2 to AC for the hit.
Okay.
Let me make sure that's not a fake thing I'm thinking of.
Appreciate
Arcane
your honesty.
Deflection. Use reaction to add a +2 bonus to the AC, to my AC for only that hit, so it doesn't apply to the next one, but
So the unnatural 20 doesn't hit.
Correct.
does not hit.
All right. And then
So what's your AC go to with that +2?
A 22, but it's only for that hit, so it's back down to 20 now.
Your AC is 20.
He's
Why?
got like magical.
That's
armor
why
and
he
stuff.
walked right up to the thing. He's not scared.
all right. So the one on the right tries to retreat north, and the one on the left tries to retreat west.
Yeah, I used my reaction to not get hit, so
Oh, so an opportunity.
All right. All right. Back to.
Splitting up the party.
I like it.
yep.
All right.
It's never gone wrong before.
Right.
So what do you think, guys? It hits this. It kind of hits this mound of dirt and into this. This whole. Oh, he stepped away. It probably it rolls into this, and it probably, boom, and it kind of bounces on that. It hits this and that flat surface, as it kind of. Then I think it would roll this way and in toward the
Yeah.
tree,
I think
Good
it
job.
would slowed it down.
Well,
and it probably takes out your echo, and into this tree, and kind of rolls off that tree and through down like that. That's what I think would happen. Everyone
You're
agree?
the DM.
Yeah,
It seems reasonable,
Yeah.
but that's what you're asking.
that's exactly what I'm asking. All right,
We'll take it.
Your plan worked.
Yep.
all right.
That is the best use of mold earth I've ever seen.
thanks. I tried.
Pothole for a giant boulder that was going to crush us.
Okay, and now we are
By the
to
laws of the
Christiana.
land.
The tree right next to you just rattled, and a snow just piled on top of you.
So I'd probably start my turn by digging out.
Yeah. And you heard Ruckus say, "Come in here. Come in the cave."
Sweetie.
Honey bun.
Yeah, I was saying, honey boo. I will stick an arrow in you.
Dang.
Do arrows actually?
Didn't he
stick
give
in-
you? Didn't he give you his coat already?
He did.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
She's a very independent woman.
She's a strong, independent elf, half elf woman. Okay. So yeah,
Read me,
seeing
go.
as so what? So 2, 3 of the party went in that specific. Because you went.
I
You
think
went
there's
in there as well,
two
right?
of us went in there.
Two of them went in there.
And Olag.
Jumped up
on the cliff.
He clicked his bionic heels and jumped up the next level.
No.
He leveled up.
What does Dorothy? What does Dorothy say?
There's no place like
There's
home.
no place like home.
There's no place like up there.
Olak clicks his boots. There's no place. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, so she would make her way to the cave.
You try to go in.
Yeah, how many feet is that? That looks like
I
it's
don't know,
what,
5,
30?
10, 15, 20.
Okay, then another 10 feet.
So you have 10. You're here. Ruckus, you went inside.
Sure. And
Not sure. You did go inside.
yes, I did.
So what exactly am I
No.
seeing on this map? I don't quite get what's going on here.
All right. So this is the entrance of the cave, right?
Okay.
And really, you can't see past these two, right?
So the light gray is in.
Light gray is the path. This is a rock, and the dark is just fog of war type of stuff.
Okay.
So I should at least
So you
step back and give her some room. Yeah.
you step into the cave entrance. You can push past. I could say you can get here if you want to get here.
Sure.
All right, that's your movement. You still have action and bonus actions if you want them. That wasn't your action. You still have your action or bonus. Yeah.
So action, bonus action.
I just picture her sort of sliding by, and Ruckus is kind of like whiffs at a hug as she slides by.
I'll protect you, dear.
Yeah.
I don't need protection.
So maybe from you.
Restraining order.
It's not that bad yet.
Yeah.
Crimson light. Okay. There's a lot to learn still.
You can see it's dark. You can see you're kind of crouched. Now your head is kind of hitting the top. You're 5'4" ish. I'm thinking, right? And these are right at 5 foot. So you're just
It's kobold size.
it's kobold
It's a little
size.
claustrophobic.
Yeah.
in here.
As
Yeah,
There-
but there's also light from his.
oh yeah.
There's
sphere.
light, but it's still, and dark vision and
Bright
all
for
that.
20 and dim for another 20, so fair amount.
There you go. Give you a little more.
Christiana will investigate the floor to see which direction there are more tracks.
Yeah. There are more tracks. Give me an investigation roll.
I mean, it's basically
Or nature.
Very better.
come on. There we go. Yeah, 24.
Oh yeah. So you can see easily that there's more tracks this way.
There's she would tell the group. It looks like
They went off to the west.
kobolds. Well, it's a good question. Does it look like they are like fresh tracks or?
Yeah, relatively. I mean, there were two of them there. That might have been what they came from that direction, perhaps.
Okay, yeah. So it looks like they went that way.
Well, not went, because the two that were there were killed.
Oh,
They came from that way.
came from that way.
All right.
So there's bodies on the floor. I'm assuming.
Yeah, they're standing on two dead kobold bodies with their rickety spears.
A little
Lying next
closer
to-
than they'd like to be.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
You can almost smell the smell of cooked meat.
Brinka, you're up.
What does cooked
Well,
kobold
So
look like?
she will
Oh, one of mine just
move
Rip
her
his
full
brain in
distance
half.
to the
So-
cave entrance. Which
She just fell down.
now
Okay.
the cliff should be less than 30 feet.
At this point, we'll
As
call
long
it
as it's
20.
less than 30.
Yeah.
Right? And
We
she
said this
will
was 10.
echo to the top.
All
Because
right.
she is not going to that cave.
Yeah.
I'm going up with Gloin.
All right.
I yell in the cave.
And you end up right next to
Who?
Gloin.
Gloin.
Grogark, the gold.
You'll always be Gloin to me.
All right. Action.
What do I see up there?
I mean, you see a small fire pit. You see another cave entrance directly. Well, was that northwest? Yeah, you see the charred remains of 3 kobolds in the
I'll
melted
hold
snow.
dodge action.
All right. Strider.
All right. Gotta get back to me.
The question is, do you press deeper into the cave now that the boulder threat's gone, or do you continue down your path toward Arveiatuace's lair? Or is Arveiatuace's lair somewhere in the back of these caves?
Indeed. All good questions. Well,
You said the ceiling's only 5 feet.
Oh yeah, it's small.
I'd be crawling in there.
Yeah, it's tight. It's uncomfortable.
you know what? See what's back here. She said they were coming from the left.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to go where they came from because there could be more of them.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the right with my sphere and leading the way.
Yeah.
And I can move. Well, let's see. I want to.
As you turn your body kind of sideways to get around,
Right.
and you're still kind of crouching down. I mean, listen.
Yeah,
You look
that
in
comes-
there, and you see what seems to be an empty cavern.
Oh, okay. So it's a dead end. All right. Excellent. What's okay? So how far did my sphere go from there to there? Do I have enough sphere movement to bring it back the
It
other
looks
way?
like that was, let's say, 5, 10, 15, 20 feet.
Okay. So I can't get it back in front of. Well. And is there?
Move it back a
Does it
bit.
just look like an empty? There's no nests or bedding or any of those types of things in that area.
There's a small mound in the middle of the room. Just a pile of dirt.
Okay. Huh. Interesting that there's a pile of dirt.
Ancient cobalt burial ground.
Oh, and there seems to be a pile of bones on the back wall.
All right, I would like to move up there. I will. Let's see here. Yeah, I want to move up there. I want to move. No, obviously, I don't
There's
want.
5,
Yep. Let's put-
10.
Sure, just so long as I'm not close enough to hurt myself with my own sphere.
Right. Well,
And let's put the sphere on the wall. But I want it away from where the bones are because I'm going to want to look at those too.
all right. Yeah, we'll put the bones over here then.
Okay. All right. So first things first. I'm going to poke at this dirt pile.
Yeah, you step up to the bone pile.
Well,
Not the bone pile, the dirt
dirt
pile,
pile.
and the ceiling collapses behind you.
Oh crap!
Uh-oh.
That's a problem.
As you come in, you felt your foot trip a wire, and
Swell. All right. Well, that's not nice.
What is that? Dirt fell,
Yeah.
Was dirt.
collapsed behind you?
Cave in. All right.
Don't. Dirt or rocks?
You said dirt.
Rubble.
well,
Whatever.
Okay.
the intention is to seal you off in this cave.
Right.
It's hard to say how much rubble and rocks. It's not going to be topsoil.
Right.
It's
Understood.
rocks and
All right.
and give me a dexterity check.
Okay. It's a 13.
Yeah, that's enough. The rocks just pump, and you dodge away from them. And as you're inspecting, give me an investigation roll for this dirt as you kind of poke at it with your, I don't know, what do you have in your hand?
What do I have in my hand?
Your spear.
Do. Yeah, let's do that.
Your blood spear?
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not?
Okay, investigation. So that's a 12.
Yeah. you can see that there's these tiny little dots coming out of the mound of dirt. Ants start pouring out of them.
Wow.
Okay, I think that's your turn.
Yep.
I'm flaming sphere on top.
That was Strider Ruckus. Ruckus! The cave just got dark. Right? Other than the light that's coming in through mouth entrance, you heard the collapse of the cave somewhere ahead, and sealing off the light that was coming from his flaming sphere.
Okay. So I would put a hand on Christiana's shoulder, back, whatever.
Backside.
It'll be okay.
Oh, sorry. Can you see? Because I've got dark vision, but I don't know. Can you see in here?
I believe she can.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Okay. So we can both see. So then probably call out. Strider, you okay in there?
Through the rubble, faint, if anything.
So
Do I hear something? Like, do I hear a voice? Even if it's muffled?
Can you hear through, looks like 5 feet of stone?
But it's not stacked brick. Right?
Yeah.
There's air passages. There's
Maybe.
crumbly.
Maybe. I mean, rock and dirt filling in this. Let's, maybe it's a fate check.
Yeah, sounds that way. Let's go to the judges.
survey says.
Here, question mark.
Favorable, yes.
Odds, unlikely. Chaos factor, we're up there. Yes is favorable. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. You okay? And you okay? It's just muffled.
Is it intelligible enough for me to answer a question? Or
We're going to
we're gonna say yes. Okay. And I'll shout back as loud as I can. I'm okay for now.
Okay. Well, you saw what he did to the earth outside.
So when you did that, did you do that from way back here, or did you walk up to where the? I would think if you're trying to communicate through this, you would have stepped up to the rubble.
if I could climb around.
I mean, you.
Okay. Okay.
So,
maybe
that's a good thing to say. In these passages, there's no walking through each other. It's that tight.
Yeah. Okay. So I been yelled. Okay. So I thought, okay, well, he can probably dig his way out with the same spell he just used out there. But I don't want to go very far. I want to make sure he's all right. So, what else have I got that would be helpful in here? I mean, we can both see in here, so I don't really need to light it up.
Yeah, no, dark vision is shades of gray. It's not
Color.
Yeah.
Not that there's much of color inside this cave anyway.
Right.
Okay, well then I'll do my dancing lights, which is 4 torch-sized lights.
Yeah.
Make them appear up to 120 feet away, so I could, pop a couple of them down the hallway a little bit, see what's going on down there.
It curves away.
Okay. I got one problem at a time. I think I'm going to wait to see if Strider can get himself out of here.
Okay. So your action was the dancing lights.
And I keep one in here.
Mm-hmm. So you can see.
Your hair looks amazing in this light.
Laying it on.
Yep.
All right.
That's what he does.
Ruckus glowing. Meanwhile, back on the side of the mountain pass.
Indeed.
Brink has just jumped up next to you, glowing. And you see Olak has run up to the cave entrance where some kobolds had gone in.
So I'll fly up to where Olak is at the cliff at the entrance. I'll turn into glowing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
All right. You gotta have your microphone next to your face. I'm in the cave. I don't know if Glenn would know where I'm at.
Oh. So yeah, that's right. He stepped into the cave.
Okay,
He was watching that way. He was looking that way. He saw you go in there.
Okay.
So I step in with him. I don't want him to be in there by himself. He's so impetuous.
Yeah, that's all luck for you. So you've kind of you used your movement to fly up there. So unless you're dashing,
Well,
You're
I
not
have
going
80
much
foot of
further.
movement as a dragon.
Would you say he was dashing through the snow?
Nice.
where would you like to end up?
Next to Olak.
Okay, you are next to. Would you like to be next to Olak, outside the cave or inside the cave?
Wherever Olak is.
Well, on screen, you can see where Olak is. Where would you like to be? Would you
Right
like
behind
to be?
him. That's fine right
That's
there.
fine right there. All right.
I can't go in there as the dragon.
So I think you use your bonus action, turn back into glowing.
Yes.
You have an action if you want it.
I don't think there's anything to kill, so.
Maybe a dodge. Sure. Sure. All right. Olak.
Okay. So, I'm gonna step into that intersection there, and then I know a kobold went straight, and I know a kobold went to the left. Is there anything? Sorry, to the right. Is there anything to my left? Wait. Nope, I was right the first time. Is there anything to my right?
To your right. So
yes,
you have
because I know one went left or west.
you have night
One went
vision.
north. Yeah, well, dark vision.
You have dark vision. Yeah, it seems to be a dead end.
Okay, we'll deal with that later then. So using my absurd amount of movement, I would like to run to the left and take a swing at the kobold that's running away.
Yep, yep, yep.
Okay.
Well, that's a 19 to hit.
Sure.
Yeah.
Did I just say he was impetuous?
Or 13 slashing damage.
Yeah, that takes him down.
Alright, and I'm going to turn around and run back, and then run after the other one that was running away from me.
And you run up here.
Oh, nice.
Got him cornered.
You're doing like world's fastest wind sprints. Slice, slice.
Only a 12 to hit it, though.
Yeah, well, let's see.
What's exterminating service?
Yeah, that's not enough for this one.
So sad. Alright, well, we'll hang out here then.
Hold on.
Oh. Holding.
Yeah. So, as you step up to swing at the kobold, you trip a wire and the ceiling collapses.
Oh crap!
But you are
Great.
kind of right underneath it, and there's a kobold in front of you. So,
Cool.
make your
Dexterity save.
dexterity check.
Check or save?
Save.
Alright. Disadvantage? Well, I'm assuming not advantage, but disadvantage?
I don't think there's a disadvantage. It's stones
Alright.
are falling on top of you.
Oh, that's a 6.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna be taking some damage from this. 13 bludgeoning.
Ouch.
And all of a sudden, the kobold is looking even more nervous.
Because he can't get away.
like that. What, more nervous than when I just came in and took a swing at him?
Yeah, well, he looks to his left, looks to the right, and it's like he's trapped in there. And I think that's your turn. Do you have anything else you can do?
Well, I'll use my bonus action again to give myself some more temporary hit points, because you just ate through all those.
Yep.
That seems reasonable. But yeah, then I'm done.
Gloin, you just saw him go run to the back, left, and you heard a kobold die, and he came back and ran.
Whoa.
I get a turn again?
Yeah, he just did his turn. He transformed.
I'm sorry. That was Olak. Oh, it's the kobold's turn. And interesting enough, this kobold jumps onto the wall and starts digging at the wall. As ants start pouring out of the floor and the walls. And 1d4 ants. 4 ants. You can see them start to cover your boots and start crawling into your boots. As the ants do. Ants on the body. So I said there's 4. I rolled a d4. You had 4. 4 ants crawl into your boot and do a d6. 4 points of piercing and 2 points of poison damage.
Ooh, I'm resistant to poison.
All right,
Only 1
so
point of poison. Thank
4
you very much.
Resistance.
Yeah,
6,
resistance to poison damage.
8, 9. So the 4 ants did 9 points of piercing. 2, 4, 5, 8. 8 points of poison. You got that? So you can have that.
I was doing stuff apparently too early. Okay, 9 points of piercing.
And 8 points of poison, which you have because you're resistant.
Resistance, so half to 4.
And I mean, as you as they start biting getting inside your boot and start biting your feet, you can see the ants are coming more and more out of the floor and walls as the kobold is starting to swat at his arms at the same time.
He'll be dead soon.
Did he leave my sphere of influence?
Sure.
Alright, I'll take my opportunity attack at him.
And just pain.
More or less.
It's one more target that's
Aren't you
Natural
buried?
20.
Oh yeah.
You can be ant fodder.
It would be.
Alright,
Against the works.
nothing is rolling. I think it's a D8.
Yeah, they were not happy with it.
Okay,
We
1
got up
plus
their nest.
5. 6 slashing.
Yeah, I can say between you and the ants, it's dead.
Yep.
All right. So that was that kobold's turn.
Yeah, that was painful.
Similarly for you, Strider, we're just gonna say the same thing. Well, let's roll how many? How many ants? 3 ants got on you. All right, for 10 points piercing and 8 points poison.
Alright, hang on. I'm going to get back to that.
10 and 8, right?
10 8. Tenacious.
I think I've got a resistance somewhere in here. Hang on a second. What is this?
All right. Otherwise, I think that's all they have.
Oh, immune to poison. Nice.
All right. So you only take the 10.
Right. We'll fix them here in a second. I'll fix it.
All right. I think that's their turn. And after that, Christiana. The cave had collapsed. Ruckus gave you a wink. You hear
After I-
faintly through the rubble.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay. But that was a moment ago because you just heard, ow!
Well, not a lot she can do for him. she'll walk by Ruckus and kind of.
Well, again, you can't pass through his space in these narrow. You can go back around the other way if you want.
We could pass through Alex.
Not
But
again.
I changed that in this because it's so narrow.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, you step up and you realize, oh crap.
You want to feel his hands on you?
You climb over his back.
You realize you can't get past him because he's already sideways and.
She's getting used to you.
Yeah, sure.
5, 10,
Giggity,
15,
giggity. How
20,
far is it?
30. You can get here if you want.
Or you could stop next to Ruckus.
Oh, either way, you could end up, or you could just leave.
I did a tree.
Make like a tree and leave.
There's no good options. I'm basically doing nothing, regardless of what I do.
Well, and I say he can probably dig his way out of there. So I'm just sort of waiting. I didn't want to run off and find more trouble.
I meant more that like it doesn't matter if I like go all the way around or I leave or I just stay where I am. Like I'm not doing anything this turn.
Unless you wish to go down the hallway and see what's down there.
Like I said,
well, I would have to use my dash to do that.
you would have to use your dash to do that.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah. 'cause
So
go
with his
all-
normal movement, I could put her here.
Oh.
Just to get around him.
Oh, okay. Got it. My
Yeah.
bad. Understood. Carrie do that?
And then I'll just be blocking
Bryce's
Ruckus.
roommate
So
had that.
Nice.
It's like, I like this
Don't
kid.
take your eyes off it.
yeah, I guess I'll move around and then I'll use my dash to keep going.
You move, so that's your 30 feet.
And my floating lanterns are down the hall a little bit.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You can see.
But I mean, you could see, but I mean, it winds, right? So you get,
Yeah. And, wait, we should wave.
as you start to move down,
Keep up.
I'm waiting
Wes,
for him.
you move down this hall.
Yeah.
The ground collapses out from underneath you. You fall. You feel that the earth turned
Oh, I
from
didn't want
earth
to
to
dash.
wood, and as your weight, as light as you are, is still heavier than a kobold, and you fall. Wooden planks give in to the weight.
Head of spikes.
60 foot pit trap.
60-foot deep.
60 foot deep as it into a big pit. The pit widens to 10 feet diameter at the base. Actually, no, it says 30 feet.
Okay.
30 feet, which is still 3D,
Still very deep.
3d6. That is
60 might have been
12 feet fall damage, but you have spikes.
Can I, as a reaction, cast
Go back in time 30 seconds.
Featherfall?
You may.
Just don't want to double check that is. Yeah, one reaction. Okay, cast Featherfall.
It's a reaction.
All right.
Boom.
With a feather fall, you will negate the falling damage. However, as you float you see the sharp spikes that you're about to land on.
Waiting for you. Come to the bosom of mother.
But you gotta land somewhere.
I'm gonna.
What's the
Good
spacing
idea.
of the spikes? Can you land upright?
They're somehow designed to not allow someone to do that.
Can I use my acrobatics to do anything?
You could use your
Grab onto something. Or...
like so it had a narrow hole,
Yeah.
but then it bowled out. There's nothing really there to grab onto. It's as if this pit wasn't meant to be pleasant.
Yeah. How slow do you fall with Featherfall?
Well, I took away the bludgeoning damage from the
Yeah.
fall.
I'm just. I mean.
slows to 60 feet per round, so it's still pretty fast.
Okay, so it's not like you could just like go. ding, and set your boot on top
It's
of a
what,
spike. It's
10
like you're
10 feet
still.
per second.
Yeah, you're still okay.
I'll tell you what. With your acrobatics, as you try to put yourself between the spikes and not take the pointy damage, right? I'll give you a dex, because I wasn't going to give you a save at all, right? It was just going to happen. I will give you a dexterity 15 saving throw for half the damage of the spikes.
There you go.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
21.
All right, so you're going to take half of this. Three ones.
Wow.
As you,
She's
You're a
small.
lucky day.
So what's half of 3 ones?
One and a half. She's small. She only landed on one spike.
She stuck the landing.
She does like, you know,
well, you kind of wedge your feet in between two spikes, but movement here is still precarious because you're not really on ground. You're kind of 3 feet above wherever the spikes might end.
so my other thought is she could have used, like after, is like she could have used her shield and try to
Oh, well, yeah.
land on that.
All right. So that was still your turn. You use your action to dash. You use your reaction to feather fall. I think you're done
Yes.
for this turn. All right.
Now it's your chance to be a hero.
And you can just, somewhere in the background, you hear Melthron just laughing.
And I guess I
hear that, right?
Yeah, you have.
and I saw that, or at least heard.
Oh, yeah, you heard something. But Christiana Varinka, it's your turn.
So
You're still on the outside.
Where did we go?
that hole doesn't look any bigger than the other ones, right?
This one here, no.
The one that they just went in.
Oh, no. They all seem kobold size.
Yeah, Orlok and Loin, I should say.
Oh yeah, you're gonna love this, Miss. What are you, 7 feet tall?
Um,
Fold in half. Maybe. On your knees.
so does the other one look bigger?
No, they're all kobold size.
Let me stay out here and wait first.
In case more come.
You could go in.
I'm on my hands and knees.
Absolutely, you are.
That's incredibly. No. I'm going to ask Melrod, is there another way to get in here?
And so, well, I guess he doesn't know everyone's fallen into these traps.
Right.
Amongst the kobolds, that's not his lair. His lair is up at the crater.
Yeah, so.
Why are you guys messing with the stupid kobolds?
I'm just walking up a hill.
Because no one told us any.
And then they charged in there.
A true magic user would just fly past this and avoid it entirely.
Fair enough. You're just going to have to teach me how to fly. So I'll yell into them. I'll run over there
To Gloin or jump back down?
to Gloin.
Because you're not there. All right. He flew over there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You get pretty close, yeah.
And I will yell to them,
That's incredibly loud. Sorry.
this is a dead end. Let's just go up the hill.
That's to you, Gloin.
Really? I don't like this. This. What do you mean it's a dead end?
There's nothing in here.
Well, and
Just
you
a kobold.
you would know. You would think. I think Olak just got buried alive.
Well, Olak's in trouble. I got to help him first.
Is there room in there for me?
Nope.
No.
Why do you think I stayed Jeffrey Dwarf?
I'm a dwarf.
Yeah, you just.
I can just walk right in here.
Well, I'm going to head up the hill.
Why don't you wait till I get Olak out of here? We need to find the others and then get together and get up to the top of the hill. Don't
I
be
imagine
so
these are all
impatient.
connected. All right, I'll wait for you guys out here.
Okay.
Your choice, man. You could squeeze in there.
It's pointless.
It's a death trap, I give you.
Yeah.
But that's my job, right?
That's his job.
Well, I'm a dwarf with
Death.
Oh,
Death man.
it's
Expertise.
for her.
Oh.
Yeah, 7 foot. Yeah, it's squeezing for you guys. She is really
I
uncomfortable.
thought you were closer to 10 foot.
Yeah,
Seven.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for them.
Yeah, so on my turn, I'm going to try and dig Olak out and pull him through. But, yeah.
Yeah, it's
on my turn.
Strider's turn.
All right.
Ants just crawled in your boots. They're starting to bite, and it stings. Okay, maybe the poison's not taking effect,
But the piercing hurts.
but the piercing hurts.
Okay. Well then. So they're coming out of the mound.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of them,
Okay.
and a lot of them have already come out.
Okay.
As in, you think there. I said there was 3 that crawled in your boot. There's probably 30 that started crawling up your leg.
Okay. Well then, here's what I'm going to do. Let's see if this will work. Strider would like to pull out his magic paints that let me paint Looney Tune tunnels on the wall right there where it's the thinnest and walk out of here.
Nice.
Nice.
So that's what I'm going to do.
All right.
I'm going to use my action to pull out my magic paints and waltz out.
Like
the
it. And just for simplicity's sake, we'll just move these out of the way.
Yeah.
Can you paint a door?
Anything.
Yeah. Anything.
Well,
I know,
be specific.
He said hole, though. It's all
Yeah.
right.
I just want to.
I know.
So a hole opens up as you're kind of dancing with your feet.
Squish, squish. Okay.
What? How'd you do that?
So you still have movement.
Yeah.
So
Oh, and she's not there,
And she's not there.
and you don't know what happened to
Yeah.
her.
I assume there's a hole in the floor.
There is.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to. Well, I can't move
You
past my him.
can go here.
Yeah.
That's 15.
Okay. And I'll keep going. I'll go my maximum normal movement,
25. 30.
and then
she fell down the well.
swell.
What is it? Exit the cave or continue around? Or no, are you done?
Well, I want to
You
bring my
use
I want to bring my sphere,
Yeah.
but I don't want to. I'll place it obviously somewhere that's not going to impact him.
10, 15.
You know, right there. We're going to park it at the opening.
Yeah.
So if those ants come charging
Yeah.
out, there's something in the way.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yep.
There we go. I think that's a solid turn.
Now, I did say there's like 30 still on you.
Oh. Okay.
I did.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you said 30 on the floor, 3 in my boot.
No, I said 30-ish on your feet.
Oh.
Many on the floor.
Okay. All right. Then, well, heck, I've moved.
You
I
use
used
your
an
action.
Word of Radiance.
Huh? Yeah. You know, let's see. Oh, what do I have? Not a whole lot.
Well, you've already, and you're done, right? Action, bonus action, and movement.
Yeah. Okay. Well then, there we go.
Ruckus. Ooh, ooh,
So he,
As he seems to be making a
he
little.
conjured a hole in the wall with a paintbrush and then came.
Yeah.
So I will go follow where Christiana went.
Let's just move further. Let's just put one of these where she fell in.
Okay. So I'll go up to the edge of the hole.
All right.
Hello.
And so whatever it was, trap door or whatever,
No,
stayed open.
It was rickety wood planks that collapse under her weight.
Okay.
You send down maybe your dancing lights so you can see her a little better, and you can see just all these.
It puts the lotion in the basket.
Yikes.
You see all these.
Hello, Clarice.
The tips of these
Now things are
spikes.
different.
Sorry.
We're here to have fun.
Sorry. So I'm trying to see if I have something useful in my pack, like a rope.
And you probably didn't realize such colorful words could come from such an attractive young lady.
Yep.
Would you hurry up already?
So I'm like rummaging through my backpack trying to see if I.
Any of your
Everyone
pack
got a
has a
rope.
50-foot pattern rope. Yeah.
There it is. Okay. So yes, I all these. I got
Yeah,
a
how
bottle
long's
with
your
a
rope?
tornado in it. 50 feet.
All right. Well, it was 60 feet to the bottom.
You said 30.
30
You
feet.
said
You're right.
30.
I had it two different places. I had 60 up here and 30 down there. Because I said, oh man, 66 is too much to damage. So 30 feet down. Yep. All right. The rope falls down. Yeah. And that'll be on your
that'll be
turn.
Next turn.
That's probably the end of your turn.
I guess.
One's
yeah.
on deck.
So it'd be my action to find my rope and toss it down there, right? So. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, you're on your own for your ants and your pants.
Gloin.
Understood.
Rika says she was continuing up the
Close
hill.
close.
You're pretty sure Ruckus just got buried alive.
No, Olaf.
Olak got buried alive.
So I move up to wherever the rubble fell down. Do I see his legs?
Nope.
Or did he land on the other side?
He landed on the other side.
So I'm a pretty strong dwarf. I just start moving things out of the way, see if I can get. I mean, I'm a dwarf.
Stone
Yeah.
hunting.
I have stone cunning. Yes.
Yeah. You have stone cutting. So,
Pretty sure I do.
I mean, you push. You know how
I have
to.
Smith's tools.
Your natural dwarvenness. You know how to unpack rocks, and you
Yeah.
pick a couple. I'm gonna say each of these rocks is you're able to move two of the 6. It looks like.
Okay.
I mean, it's a hole. I mean, it's 5 foot
Yeah.
tall.
It might
I'll
take
do-
a couple turns.
Yeah,
but
it'll take a while. All right.
Hopefully he's helping from the other side, other than he's getting bitten by a bunch of ants, you little crybaby.
That was Gloin.
Yep.
Dice.
Yep.
We
No,
had
you're good.
And who's next after
Spider,
one?
Ruckus,
Olak,
Gloin,
spiders.
Olak. Olak's.
Olak?
As you,
It's my turn?
yep,
Yep.
as you see these spiders just pouring out of the walls and
Spiders or ants?
Yes.
ants out of the
spiders are.
yeah, it's ants, and 4 of
Okay.
them just bit your legs, and you can see
it's not fun.
there's many more crawling up your leg or legs.
All right. With Gloin's assistance, do I have a line of sight to the other side?
No, you do not.
All right. Then I guess
Word of radiance.
I don't have that spell. I will start moving a rock, and basically, the moment I see a line of sight, I would like to Misty Step to the other side.
Okay.
That's my goal. If I can move it.
But
if I
I'm
can
thinking,
move a
I mean,
rock enough.
it's just like 5 feet wide, 5 feet tall. It's going to take you a while. But, yeah. I mean, you move a couple big rocks out of the way and you feel like you're making progress.
Okay, and then. All right. So here's a question for you. Misty Step does not let me take anything or any creatures with me. If I'm just Misty Stepped, like back 5 feet, would the ones that are on me stay behind?
Ooh, clever.
And wasted inside there.
Yeah, when there's
Well, but
a gazillion more on the floor.
your clothes go with you, right? So.
Yeah, but my clothes aren't.
Clothes are an
Creatures?
object, not a creature.
Oh.
You can take objects.
That's what I'm wondering.
It specifically says it won't take creatures with you.
No, it does. But it doesn't say I can, and all the other ones do. Briefly surrounded by silver mist, you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. Does not require material components.
And it also doesn't say you can take your stuff you're carrying with you either, does it?
But you do.
But you do. Yeah, the ants are going with you.
Okay.
I mean, essentially, you're carrying them. They're on your.
They're contained on your persons.
Yeah, it's like.
Inside your clothes.
I could see where they would say if you're carrying your pet, right? Would you be able to Misty Step with your pet? Now, that's something to clarify. Maybe you could look that up. But I'm saying these ants are on your. Even if the ones physically touching your body, they would be on your clothes. They're coming with you.
All right.
You feel like, and you didn't do anything. You feel like they would come with you.
Yeah. So instead of that, then I'll use another instance of my temporary hit points to try to give me a buffer.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea, because on their
burning through those fast.
On your turn, only 2 this time.
Yay!
8 points
Plus the 4 that are already in there.
Well,
There's a reason they might have gotten
14 and 17. What? He didn't attack him.
He spent his time digging.
17 piercing. And you get half. 10, 15. 17 piercing, 18 poison, which I think you have.
Yeah, half the 9.
All right.
Oof. Oofta.
Yeah, it's not comfortable. You had 3 plus 4 is 7, so. And 2 more. 10, 15, 16 plus 7 is 23 points piercing damage for Strider.
From ants?
From these ants that are crawling into his pants and start biting his...
He hasn't fought him or tried to kill him?
Not yet.
Not yet. Take care of that momentarily.
It's like you guys need to have these good cantrips. You know?
Well, no, they might. They just haven't got to him. It wasn't their top priority. They didn't... Yeah.
He was more worried about being trapped in the room. Yeah.
Christiana, the rope just got flung down to you.
Would grab onto the rope and start climbing.
Yeah. You climb your way out. I think that's your full turn, though, action.
So, yeah.
You climb your way out. And to Ruckus's waiting arms, and he says, "I've saved you again."
Took long enough.
Oh. 6 seconds took long enough? I was here like that, woman. Damn.
Okay.
She'll give you like a punch in the shoulder.
Attaboy.
Wow.
Vrinka,
Not what you were looking for.
I hate for you not
It was
to be
like
engaged.
a playful, took you long enough.
It's all right.
I'm wearing her down.
You know what? I'll summon my echo
Yeah,
and I'll start walking up the hill.
this way.
Yeah. The echo will.
So
Sarcasm
you
is
get
a
here,
positive step
right,
from
and then you...
indifference.
Something like that.
You need to work on your
Yeah?
technique.
And then I'll use the dash. My dash for the next 30 feet. Oh, the echo. Echo.
Just the echo?
Yep. I'm going to stay there because I told him I was.
Yeah, in here somewhere.
But I can see and hear out of that
Yeah,
echo. So I can at least scout ahead.
yeah. I mean, you see another precarious boulder up there. Okay, Strider. Back to the top of the order with Strider. These damn fire ants are...
Yeah. This is not...
Start swatting.
Indeed.
Well, they're inside your clothing, inside your boots. If you want to get at them, you're taking off those boots. You're rolling up your pants. Unless you have some other way to deal with it.
Right. Well, hang on.
For the radiance.
You hear in the back of your mind, glowing word of radiance.
Yeah.
3d6/5 against everything within
That
5
word.
feet of you.
Yeah, there we go. It's worth a shot. All right. We'll take an attempt. Worth a shot. So I'm going to cast the cantrip Poison Spray. Extend your hand toward a creature you can see within range. Puff up noxious gas from your palm. And creature must succeed on a Constitution failing throw or take damage.
And you just start fogging your feet inside your boots.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Excellent.
Hopefully you can poison yourself.
Yeah, the poison, how does that feel on your open sores on your feet?
Well, probably not the greatest, which, let's see.
I don't know. Are you immune to your own poison?
Spell. well. It's down there. It's good.
Yeah, it's assuming you do this, but you're doing you're like pulling up your pants.
Well, it's a good thing I'm immune. It's a good thing I'm immune then.
Oh yeah, you are immune to poison, so you don't care. You're just like
Right. Okay. So we did that. So that was an action to cast the cantrip to nuke the ants. Let's see. We'll leave the sphere there for now.
Every once in a while, you hear a little flare up as the ant tries to go.
The earliest known bug killer.
Was a torch.
smoke.
No, right there.
Oh,
Earliest known bug killer. You know?
I should bottle this stuff.
Yeah, I can just every once in a while you see a little flame out.
No, I mean, like the bug zapper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Bug zapper.
What's the
You're going to have
fogger?
to patent that.
It's the
Ruckus, are you done?
everybody's not named Ruckus.
You mean Strider?
I mean, Stratus. I was looking at you when I said
Strider.
that.
Strider.
Okay. Spells in action.
You're so cool, everybody wants to be.
I guess.
I can't do that.
So April
Yeah.
and
I'm good.
the two sisters went somewhere shopping or something.
Yeah, they went out to dinner.
Oh.
After Strider, whose turn is it after Strider?
Ruckus.
Thank you.
So it's Strider like this like fog cloud thing on himself.
That's very handy.
Yes.
You aren't immune to poison.
Well,
Yes.
yeah. Is this thing like filling up the cave?
No,
or is
it's
No.
a creature. It's close. I mean,
And it
I
just
just aimed
lasts
it
a
at my
turn.
leg. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, now we could explore further. I guess we didn't hear.
Well, you really can't
Anything
see past
outside.
her now. The rope, you start to gather up your rope and put it back in your sack.
Yeah, but we didn't hear Brinka.
No.
Her. Okay. So
Too many traps. I'd go out.
yeah, do we want to keep going with this or
You're saying that to Christiana.
to both of them? Yeah. Are we gonna press on here or? I mean,
We've made it 20 feet.
yeah.
And two
I'm
traps.
taking a crap ton of damage.
Yeah.
A lot of damage.
So you want
And use a lot of spells.
all right. So you want to get out of here and try to regroup?
Why did we even go in here to begin with?
Well, to get away from a big boulder, really.
It's like it was a plan.
And then we just started snooping around. But yeah, we
What it
haven't
was a setup.
made
You
it.
think?
You sure you guys are expert explorers?
Ooh! Ow!
Well, see, yeah.
Yeah!
If I didn't like her, I could say something about until some new jinx came along, but I wouldn't say that.
Well, show me the way, honey.
Strider, we just came in here to get away from the rock. Have we had enough of this place?
I have.
All right, so let's.
I mean, I could see you sticking your bare feet into the snow to cool them.
Yeah,
I need another turn to cast some healing. That's what I need.
yeah.
So you exit the.
If I can squeeze past him, I guess.
You can't actually.
Oh, he can come around.
So I'll come around, kind of look at his feet, like.
Little confab and.
So you
discuss the fact
took
that
so like
No,
did
he
you actually
didn't.
like take your boots off?
He never said that. So.
Oh, okay.
It's gas. It can go inside.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay.
He never said he took a split.
So it's
I
like,
was,
oh,
No, he was spitballing.
so, oh yeah. I got something like that on my leg after I hooked up with a lizard chick up in the North Country. Anyway,
Gloin, you're still.
Yeah, we're still. That's get him out of there. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what else to. I don't have something like what he has to move mold
You
rock.
move 2 more rocks, but this is going to take a while.
I don't have anything else. I mean, I could stand back and put a fireball in there, but that's going to be pretty nasty.
Yeah, I agree.
Not going
You're
to.
it's
just
not going to do a whole lot
Can-
against rock and dirt.
Can
Anyway,
you radiant whatever you're radiating?
That kills creatures, not
Oh.
rock.
No, I meant like the other side to help him with the ants.
No, it
You have
works
to
off
be-
of me. Word of radiance is
Oh,
5
okay.
feet within
You're
me.
thinking-
And he can't see through the rocks.
he doesn't know about the
And I
ants
can't
anyway.
see through.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, just
Yeah.
All right. So you keep working on it, right?
Yeah, and I'm working on one side. He's
Working on the other side. Olak, you still working on it? Or you gonna do something about these ants?
No, I want to do something different. I had an idea,
All right.
Ooh.
and I apologize, Glenn, because this is probably going to hurt you. I'm going to cast Thunderwave.
Well, duh.
Kind of forgot this was a spell I had. So, Wave of Thunderous Force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from me must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, they take damage.
Yep.
And are pushed 10 feet away. On a successful save, half damage. In addition, and this is the important
thought
part,
about it, but
unsecured
I didn't.
objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect.
You know, you
I would
always
like
kind
to
of
step as close to the rocks as possible and try that.
yeah, and you always kind of wonder, why do your clothes stay on? I mean, if these ants are gonna blow away, yeah. So I totally agree. All the ants are out, obliterated for a turn because there's nothing saying they won't start coming again. But you feel like you have a turn. Now the question is, what happens to the pile of rubble? I think we're back to the feet.
I'm hoping it moves a bit.
We're gonna
So I can
say
at least see and flee.
Enough of a hole that he can crawl out.
Enough of a hole that I
blink
can
out.
see out.
hole.
I just need a sight.
Yeah, and we're gonna say that's likely. I mean, you've been working on it. Chaos factor's up there. Answer yes is favorable. Well, it would be for you at least.
Yes. I should mark off the spell slot here.
Yes.
Yay.
I mean, as you now, let's just say it's one more time.
How much damage?
Well, it said push 10
Yeah.
feet, so maybe it just
Gloin.
push the dirt onto you.
And I'm gonna just say unsure.
Glowing what?
Get hit by a rock.
Oh,
Or rocks, plural.
Oh, Gloin's also in my area
Uh-oh.
of effect.
Yes, with random event. Close a thread.
I think you found a diamond in the rocks.
It says close a thread.
Close a thread.
You found a necklace in the rocks.
All right, let's look
Desert,
at.
he gets blown to desert opulence somewhere.
Desert opulence. Well, there's sand involved, so I mean desert sand. Opulence. Maybe there's a diamond that fell down from the roof.
That's
I
what
like
I'm
it.
saying. A
I
gem
like it.
fell out of
Yeah.
the rocks.
Yeah, blasted the rocks and something came out. There you go. I like it.
Hey, Gloin, you should also make a Constitution saving throw because you were within the 15 feet of my thing.
And you were, and you got hit by a rock.
And I apologize. I rolled max damage.
Stand back from the rocks. What?
Why does it say 88?
4?
That was max damage.
6.
88's not max damage.
No, I rolled a 16.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it was an 8 and an 8.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's weird.
And another 7 from a stone just hitting you in the side of the face. But that, when you look back down at that stone, you see that inside that stone is a shiny substance.
Taking that stone with me.
As you pull in the blood off it, it's like, oh, what is it?
So I take 16 plus 7 is
23 points of bludgeoning.
Oh man, you guys are not nice.
That's my action.
Yeah, and now you can see through there at least.
So 16
Yep.
is 23.
So I can't do a spell. So bonus action, I'm going to use my final temporary hit point.
All right.
Thingamajig. And hope I can survive one more round of this.
Okay.
You didn't move? You
couldn't.
move.
No, I don't think it's enough for me to crawl through. I can see.
He can see through it now, but he can't crawl through it.
I have him.
Why don't you just stay in there and die then? Jesus. Come on.
All right, that was Olak's turn. The ants start coming back out.
Oh, no, they don't.
3 more come out or crawl in your boot. So no longer do you have the, what was that, 7? Now it's only 3.
Okay.
9 points piercing, 11 points poison.
9 points piercing. Nope, that's a P, not a 9. 9 points piercing. 11 half to 5?
Yeah.
Or 6?
5.
5. Oh, we're in the low 20s.
And you see Christiana, Ruckus see these little flares ups in the sphere of fire. And we go to Christiana.
Now, that was only for him, or is that for me?
Your ants are gone.
That's right.
The
Okay.
Strider raid did the job.
Nice. Perfect.
Your bug zapper is working at the doorway.
Yep. I got us covered.
You need to write that
Christiana.
down. Make a patent later.
Yeah, we're heading out.
You push forward. Oops. You guys don't want to investigate this Coolio map I created all by myself? I can't imagine why.
Well, there's traps every 10 feet.
Yeah, right.
You would think they were kobolds.
No for me.
You walk up to Strider and say, "Are we done here?" And yes.
After you.
Well, no. I mean, you're standing in the doorway. She can't push through. And
I didn't move? Oh, no, that's not my turn.
Yeah, Vrinka, you're continuing up the.
So I looked it up, and Echo is weightless,
Yeah.
but it is an object. So
If it trips something, yeah. All right. As you continue to move it, 5, 10. You want to take the high path or the low path?
low path.
15, 20, 25, 30. Dash?
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
All right. That was Ringo. Strider, we're to you.
All right.
As you exit, the three of you got to exit, right?
Yep. So I will move out and
Give a little squint as you move back into the.
yeah, right. And I will move my maximum normal distance, which is 35, going up.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
35.
35.
Okay, maximum movement, and then I'm going to do some healing on myself because that was a lots of pain.
Ruckus? Following?
Yeah, he tries to take Christiana's hand and say, "Let's
Come, my dear."
Let's go."
5, 10, 15, 20,
There.
25, 30.
Falls in the hole.
Mind the hole, yeah.
You,
Mind the gap.
that was Ruckus. Gloin?
Let me see if I can move a couple more rocks big enough for him to crawl through.
Get out of the way!
He tells you, as you start to grab him, he says, "Would you get out of the way? I don't want to hurt you again."
Okay, out of the way.
And where do you go?
Back to the entrance.
Back to the entrance.
Out of the way because
You don't want to investigate these tunnels?
he's about to do a thunder wave
I
again.
mean, you just found this rock that something shiny in it.
Yeah, I'm going to get out in the light so I can admire it.
Yeah. I mean, you start chipping away, and it seems like there's a diamond in there.
1,000.
Could it be? Could it be 1,000 gold plate? Does it need to be
How much do
1,000?
I need? How much do I need?
It's like 100, dude.
I thought it was 300 or 500.
Oh, maybe.
300,
Yeah,
I think,
something
is.
like that.
Yeah,
Depends. There's two spells: Revivify and
we have to find
Bring Back from Dead or
jewel
something.
or two.
Resurrection.
Resurrection. One's 300 and one's
Cut it
5, I
and-
think.
Polish it up for you.
Resurrection, you can bring it back from like nothing.
Okay. As you start chipping away at stone, there's something shiny in there. Okay, and that's your turn? Good enough?
Yeah.
That was going Olak.
Alright, I got a line of sight. I am misty stepping to the other side of these rocks.
Now you still have 3 ants in your boot.
Yep. One problem at a time.
Misty step.
Nice.
Yep, alright, I misty stepped, and then I would like to vacate the tunnel.
All right.
And then I'm going to... Because they're like in my armor, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to use my action to use my armor
300
trait of my arcane armor to doff my armor so I can step out of it.
Nice.
It's 300.
Yeah. So any of the ants that were on your armor, they're off, but you still have those 3, and you're looking at your feet trying to find them. You're just gonna swat them probably. But you've already used
Yeah.
your actions, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can
Yeah.
do this turn, but
Okay. That was Olak. Yeah, it's their turn. The ants are going to bite you. There is 9 points piercing, 8 points poison.
9 piercing, 8 poison, half to 4. Oh boy.
How much poison damage have you taken at this point? Do you know?
No, I was not keeping track of that.
Yeah, I think it's less than
Not really.
30, right?
Less than 40?
Less than
Oh,
30?
yeah. Less than 30? Yes, yeah, because it's all been halved.
Yeah, I think so. Christiana. Did you take Ruckus's hand? Do you let him lead you?
No.
I assume you follow, though.
Give him a shove.
Yeah, I'm not like directly behind them, but kind of like.
Yeah, so you kind of take a broader...
Yeah.
I mean, this is a hole. This is a mound, so you're going to go around the whole 5-foot hole.
Yeah, no point in going like through the hole. I mean, who would do that?
I mean, you could dash.
Sure. Yeah, I would. Run up past them.
Olak, you could have dashed.
Or
Ruckus.
Ruckus was too busy.
We need name
All right, guys. I couldn't get my kids' names straight. You guys don't stand a chance.
Just accept it.
My dad would just combine my brother and I and just
Yeah.
call us Greg West.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, I was. Damn it! I have no. Was that Steven or was it David? I don't know.
he was too busy picking his way through the, holes in the ground.
So, Ruckus, I'm just saying you could have dashed.
Yeah, but I didn't. I was.
All right.
Sorry.
That was Christiana's turn. Varinka.
I will stay in my trance and go up the hill. Keep going up the hill.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I mean, from there, it seems like you're beyond the caves.
All right, I don't see any more boulders or anything like that.
Yeah. You saw this one boulder,
Right.
but you didn't notice any kobolds out to do anything about it. All right. So I guess the only thing is, as we're all out here, the kobolds seem to have retreated deeper into their caverns. I assume, Olak, on your turn, you're going to swat those ants. You'll take care of those, and then you'll cool your feet in the snow. And Olaf or Strider will commiserate with you as he catches up to you. And they got you too, right?
Right.
We're out of combat, right? That's all I'm saying. And you all, Varinka's kind of.
I'm in a trance.
Oh. You look and you see Varinka kind of sitting in her trance-like stance. And so, shall we move on?
Sure.
Well,
I'm going to cast a few Cure Wounds on myself as we're going
yeah, I
up.
was going to say, if he needs help in that space, I can help. Oh,
You got spells for that?
he does, and I do.
Now, your echo would see that just beyond this path, not very far at all, you see a ridge of what looks to be a hollowed out volcano, right? And in the basin of that,
Like mouth around it.
you're up on the ridge, right? And in the plateau of this mouth is a frozen lake. Across the lake, you can see a much larger cave entrance and something standing in front of it, far beyond.
Something in front of it.
Yeah.
Probably the frost giant. I was thinking of the dragon at first. Like, what? She's home?
I'm waiting for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Totally.
You mean after I whittle down all these spells, I would throw a dragon at you?
Yeah.
If you could.
All right. So we're out of turn order. What do you guys want out of initiative?
So can Varinka tell us what she saw? Or?
You go up to her and you see a familiar state of trance that she's in.
No, she's not going to answer.
Did you wake me up?
But I mean,
Before you go?
well,
Go.
Go.
If we left, I mean, eventually she would come back, or
You know that she will eventually come back. Do you wait for her, or do you
wait, or do we
shake her out of her trance?
move on.
Do we know what happens if we shake her out of her trance?
Yeah, I would think so.
No, it's gonna happen.
So shake her out of trance. We're all here. Let's go.
Basically, my consciousness is in my echo.
Yeah.
So
So will
it's
you
back.
lose your echo?
Yeah, yes.
But it's
because
a
my
bonus
echo
action,
only
yeah.
stays the distance
But
if I'm concentrating on it.
but you. So let's be clear here. I don't. So but you at this distance can you swap, or is that only that's only shorter distance? Okay. All I want to make sure of was we weren't taking away your ability to swap farther ahead.
Yeah, no, I couldn't.
It doesn't
swap
work
there.
like that.
So it's a matter of, do we try to shake her out of it, or do we just wait until she comes out of it on her own and just finish whatever she was?
Or we
doing?
could
don't
we could
have
press on.
Shake up. Let's go.
Yeah.
Gloin loses patience and just
Leave
says,
her body here.
Future reference, I would say, it's okay to wake me up. I just scouted ahead. I think I found the entrance. We just got to go up the hill. We got to watch out for this boulder. I'd point out the things that
Yeah.
the boulder that I saw. We should avoid that. Of course.
All right.
Let's just go.
Sweet.
"We're all good." I can say we make it out of here,
Yep.
and we're gonna move to the next map.
All right.
You okay from that fall?
My dear.
Yeah.
You all right? Okay.
Just a flesh wound.
Lovely.
Okay. Yeah, I think Ruckus is cooling a little. He's getting the hit. He's been blown off 4 or 5 times now, so he's got some pride. He's not going to puppy dog too
A
long.
dejected ruckus.
No, just Hey,
All right. I get it. He knows when to take. Well, eventually take a hint.
Not
Several
everybody's
hints.
type. I'm an acquired.
Acquired taste. Perfect.
Oh my god.
All right, I said you weren't this close, so
You're not this close. I love you, Ruckus.
as I described, big frozen lake. It's wintry up here, blustery, winds blowing. It's snowing. It's like a blizzard. But down in the crater of this mouth of this crater of this dormant volcano, you might assume, is there's a frozen ice covered with drifting snow. In the distance, you see this tall figure standing in the mouth of a cavern.
Your turn.
figure, creature, statue. What are we talking about?
Your turn.
It might be a statue.
What?
It's your turn.
Because I got to go talk to this whatever it is.
Boy. Yep,
The
that's what he
charisma
said.
point.
You
We're not
don't
even
want-
okay.
You don't
Show
want
you.
me talking to it because bad things are going to happen.
You knocked down his confidence.
we don't even
Now
know
he's
what
gotta
it
go
is.
talk to a
Okay.
frost giant.
Swell.
Good job.
Yeah. Hope you're proud of yourself.
It's a
We're all
large
gonna die.
figure. That's all we can tell
That's
from
all we
here.
can
Well, as you get closer and closer, as you proceed closer and closer across this frozen lake,
I would have said before he takes the lead that the key word is Orthator. That's the password.
Okay.
And
All right.
Say it with authority.
so how close do the rest of you get? How close do you get?
We're going to be back a little bit.
I'd say 20 feet. I'd stay.
Is there's light in here? I can clearly see.
Oh,
this
you're
out-
outside
It's
now.
outside.
Oh, we're outside. Okay.
Yeah, at the bottom of a basin of the volcano.
Okay.
Get him,
big
Ray.
door opening.
Gloin, what form are you in?
Dwarf. It's just a bonus action to change.
Okay.
That's right.
So at this distance, this whatever we are, 30, 40 feet.
25 feet.
Okay. What do I see?
At this,
Dead frost giant, apparently.
Yeah.
a skeletal frost giant.
Wow.
What?
That is holding,
Huge.
but like
No,
like
I mean he's standing with his axe at the ready.
Okay. And moving, blinking.
His eyes are this vacant, icy blue color.
Okay.
Doesn't seem no signs of life as he just stands
So
there.
it's a giant-sized skeleton
Yeah.
holding an axe.
Just go ahead and walk past him. It's all right.
Yeah.
None shall pass. Just a flesh wound.
You're a loony.
The other thing I was thinking was
Okay.
never-ending story. The Sphinxes.
Oh.
Just don't look it in the eyes. Another movie you know about? Never-ending story.
I've heard of it.
Good.
I've never watched it.
I've seen parts of it, but I've never watched the whole thing.
It's a great movie.
No good pictures of it, but it gives you a sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna conjure up my dancing lights again. The 4 lantern and just send them his way. Not in a like a threatening way. Just
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see if like the head moves or the eyes like does it get its attention at all? These things sort of fly around the room or fly around the.
Yeah,
Cavern.
you can see the light kind of shine into the cavern beyond, and the reflection off the ice. You can see that the ice underneath the ice is some water that moves. It's flowing under his feet and into the lake underneath you, but it stands there stoic,
Doesn't react at all.
no reaction.
Huh. Okay.
No problem. Just walk past him.
That's what I think you should do. What could possibly go wrong?
Never do what these.
88 axe damage.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Cleaves Ruckus in half.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to get with it.
That's all.
So can you?
We love you, Ruckus.
Can you scroll the map
Feeling some love
up a little
today.
so I can see what?
I mean, you can't see
So
too
there's
much.
well, okay, but this thing is huge, so there's not like we can just walk around it. I mean,
You feel like if you try to walk around it and it decided to swing at you, it's gonna hit you.
it's gonna get you. Yeah, on either side. There's no just.
It's guarding a
bypassing it.
bottleneck.
Yeah.
We're on
Okay.
an ice lake, right?
So
Yeah. Well, there's
well,
that too.
So
There's that. Yeah.
You can fly over him.
great guardian,
Or swim under him.
we come in the name of Arveiatuace. Right.
That was the right word.
Nothing happens. No movement. No
Okay.
reaction.
Maybe pass.
Yeah, I guess I could try.
Just walk past him.
You said the word.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well. Okay. So I will just slowly. I will walk over here. Put me in that square right there.
And I will keep
Close
the
enough.
same distance.
So is it still? Is it watching us? Is it still
You know, it's
looking
got
straight
those
ahead?
vacant blue eyes. That could be looking right at you because wherever you move, it's just vacantly.
But it doesn't move its head or anything.
No movement at all.
Okay.
Those aviator glasses.
Yeah.
Wears. Can't see anything.
All right. So I'm going to very slowly move to this square up against the wall here.
Like here?
Well, and then closer to the wall. Yep. And then kind of just kind of.
Nothing yet.
Move to the next square.
Yeah. And this is where its head moves toward you. It says, "Your password has expired."
Oh crap!
As is,
Can you send me a text to my mobile phone?
Third-party verification.
It targets its one creature with its freezing stare. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Free. Oh. Well,
It's on, boys.
I was hoping it would just take a swing at me and I could pop my shield, but no such luck. Well, I probably failed it. Inspiration. Oh, wait. Don't give up yet. What was it?
I don't have to tell you.
I know. So I have to say if I'm going to use my inspiration
Yes,
before
you
I
do.
find out if it worked or not. I'm going to use my inspiration to re-roll that. Constitution saving throw. That's better. It's a 21.
All right. So you take half of 35 points of cold damage, but you're not paralyzed. So that would be 17 points of cold damage. And now we roll initiative.
I rolled 2d6s. And
What did he do with? What did the boss giant do?
He said your password has expired and gave him a freezing stare.
Oh, it was just a stare. Okay.
And how much damage did I take?
14. 14 cold damage.
It's on, boys.
That's a big old 6 for Olak.
And were you guys all just standing back there, or were you following me?
I was close to him.
So all we're rolling
Well-
initiative?
Yes.
12 for Vern.
17 for me.
Hold on. 12 for Rinka, 17 for Gloin.
Not gonna be going too long.
Just drank some tea or something.
All right. Ruckus, what'd you
I
get?
didn't do it. I mean, it just, that's what it is.
22.
Strider,
That's a 7.
7.
Oh, I do believe it's spooks. I do believe it's spooks.
Olak,
6.
Christiana,
I need to roll. That would help. I'm busy reading my sheet to see what I can actually do. 7.
Oh, crap.
all right. Would you like 8 or 5?
Who's first?
Strider and Olak.
We're both 7s.
We're both 7s. We're all 7s.
Well,
Okay.
7 and a 6, but
Yeah,
Um,
both of them
oh,
should
that's
go
right,
before
yeah, 7s.
Olak.
So you can either be.
it'll give you an 8.
Sure.
Okay.
He really wanted the 5. You wanted to be last, right?
Oh.
By time, right? don't
Well,
know.
I
I'm
didn't
asking.
really know. I was trying to. I was
Okay,
looking for how
Ruckus.
arranged and-
With your 22,
Mm-hmm.
you shake off the cold stare.
Oh.
Yeah.
Launch what?
And I'm only about 20 feet away from him.
Less.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
more like 10.
Okay. You teleport yourself to an occupied space you can see within range of 90 feet. So I will go 90 feet north.
90 feet north.
Yep.
Whoa. Oh, wait. Beyond him.
Yeah, well,
That's where we're going,
5,
right?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60,
Good luck, guys.
55, 70,
Well,
75,
okay.
80,
Yeah.
85, 90. You'd be here.
Yeah, I still got spells I could shoot him with that range. So yeah,
Go for it.
Kazam. And oh, I'm doing this. Hang on.
Have fun killing this tall frost.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do this at 4th level.
You've already cast a spell.
Yeah.
All right.
After you disappear, thunderous boom sound. Each creature within 10 feet
All right, we said it was 10 feet.
must do a Constitution failing throw.
This is +2.
They
failed.
4d10. Thunder damage. Okay. 21
21 points of damage.
of thunder damage. And yeah.
As you hit him with that, you see the ice underneath spider up. Okay. Ruckus's turn. Gloin.
Glowing.
Yeah.
Into a dragon.
Up into the air.
Yeah.
Down at him within 30 feet.
This chick is toast.
Fire breath.
Okay. Does that feel like a good distance?
30 feet.
Well, it's closer than 30 feet, but you're also at an angle.
Yep.
All right. Fire breath.
Yep.
55 points damage on failed dexterity.
Dex 17.
Dex 17.
Doesn't look like he's very dexterous.
No, he's not. Failed.
55.
55.
Fire damage.
Yeah. It's like the clothing on him starts to burn away. He's still up, though. That was Gloin's turn. It's turn. I'm sorry, Varinka, but you're closest. As it makes 2 swinging attacks with its great axe.
Oh boy.
This is +9 to hit. 23 and a 19.
Both will hit.
All right, 23 and 19.
Shoot you into the goal, and the red light goes on.
So that's 2. Well,
It's in the hole.
2 25
I
points
just
of
think
damage, so 50 points
A
total.
giant hockey player. What?
Ow.
How much?
I heard 50.
50.
5-0.
Ooh.
Well, this is going to be wrong.
But now it's your turn.
Well, you guys
And,
are going to
uh,
die. I'm not going to.
I'm going to echo bamf yourself out of the way is what you're going to do.
I
Well, I
am
would do
going to.
Later, bitches.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with
In your head,
gravity sphinx.
I swear that was the last passcode I knew.
Shut up! I'm
Where's
concentrate.
Where is the reset password link in this place?
So I'm gonna cast gravity sinkhole and con 15
On ice.
on it
On it.
in the air.
around its head.
Right.
It failed.
Come on, roll high. Oh, I got 2 9s, a 10, and an 8. Woo! So 18, 27,
That's
26.
37,
yeah.
36.
As the head concaves in
you for my-
and actually literally falls off its shoulders.
Ow!
bones.
That's what Rick is going to say. Ow!
The bones collapse into a pile. Yeah. It is dead.
All right, so did the eyes, were the eyes like crystals or something like that?
You know, that's fun.
Because that's what I want. Because I just took a shit lot of damage.
You go
I
in,
want something to remember this kill.
you go in, you walk up the head that's kind of shattered apart, and with the blunt end of your staff, your
glaive,
glaive,
yeah.
you pop the eyes out of the socket, and you got these 2 nice gems.
Put them in my pocket.
Yeah.
We're
I
not
thought we
sharing
weren't
these
supposed
guys.
to take anything.
What?
You weren't supposed to take anything.
Said who?
I didn't say. Oh yeah,
Except Eureka.
yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Well, these I'm keeping.
And you hear in your head, oh, what are you doing?
You didn't tell me the right password.
Well, I'm sorry about that, but I'm not sure.
And she's gonna know we're here now, anyways. She's gonna
quite-
know we were here now, anyway.
I suppose that's quite true. Yes.
I'm going to make them an offering.
Yeah,
Did we kill him?
Yeah.
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 I softened him up for you guys.
You
Yeah,
did.
you
Yeah,
did.
that was. But yeah, I mean, you did 30 plus points, 40 points.
36. That
Yeah. So
was a pretty good roll.
it's a good hit. All right, he's gone. All right, has you see Ruckus kind of up a frozen river stream that had meandered down from the cavern. He has gone up 2 levels. Bamf, he's just there.
Where'd you go, Sir Robin?
Do you advance? I would think that
Are those 2 ovals supposed to be something?
Is it safe to walk across?
it seems to be. I mean, it's
It's
obviously
spidered out, so-
yeah, it's
Yeah,
spidered
cracked
out with that damage that you did. But it seems as you skirt it, you skirt the spider web as best you can. I guess the first thing you would see
Maybe not the dragon.
for you see these amber colored streams kind of coming down either side of the cavern wall.
Is that what the yellow
Like
dots are?
frozen or liquid?
I think of a pillar, kind of a water stream. It's frozen. It's solid, right? It's not moving, but it's obviously a different color than the rest of the ice, the bluish white ice that's around.
Is it made of?
Don't drink the yellow snow.
Is it made of?
Of course, that's funny, but this looks more like of a honey color than
Okay.
You didn't actually go through those. You actually teleported past them.
That's
That
true.
is true.
So yeah, I did. That's true. It could be some sort of trap or barrier.
Can someone heal me?
Yes.
Ow!
Did you get hurt?
For
A
50
lot.
points of damage.
5 years.
He
Just
took two,
50?
he took the brunt of two
hits.
Two hits with the giant
from a
axe.
frost giant. The Strider moves up to you.
Yep.
I'm just moving the rest of you. Gloin, do you stay in dragon form or do you revert back?
Oh, back. On the ground first, then back.
All right. Where would you like to be? How about here?
Has she noticed yet?
Has she noticed yet? Who's she?
The blooming dragon.
How many women are there in this party?
The
Two.
Me and
I don't even think of her as a woman.
ouch.
So has Christiana noticed you yet?
Yeah.
As
Going
a
back and
dragon.
forth.
Oh yeah.
It's hard-
Oh
it's
certainly.
hard to miss.
Okay.
But she knew from the beginning that you guys were all
Powerful adventures.
uh,
Something.
Freaks is her word.
something different.
Yeah, freaks is the word.
Let's see.
What do you do for a living?
Freak hunter.
A gold dragon is not necessarily a monster.
Yeah.
Maybe someone who changes into a gold dragon might be.
A monster.
So, have you watched The Witcher? Because Dave had a good point. Have you watched The Witcher or know anything about The Witcher?
The who?
Witcher.
You'd probably like it. I think.
Witcher's a Netflix series. If you
Yeah.
have Netflix,
On
it's a good one.
Netflix.
I don't have Netflix.
Well, then-
I have no interest in Netflix.
You could sail the high seas.
How many hours of TV do you think I watch a
27.
day?
Oh, thank you.
Not much.
It depends if you turn on a baseball game or not.
But it's like
Oh,
Yeah.
there's
I'm
like
Or golf.
there's like 20 episodes. Spread them out.
Speaking
Yeah,
of,
that's right.
But anyways,
WY.
Gets me
so,
to halfway.
so
That was a fifth
The main
level.
character-
So.
that was
Witcher
definitely needed.
is- a
Although I
monster.
have
I
to
was-
say the series that I've been seeing about the Rings of Power sound very interesting.
the first 3 episodes are very good. I've enjoyed them.
Is it like Game of Thrones with all the sex?
No,
That was terrible.
This is probably like the Sumerian, and they're taking all.
it
the
was
stories
more
of
like the
Sumerian.
first 3 Game of Thrones. Then again, first 3 Lord of the Rings movies.
Have you ever read the Silmarillion? Silmarillion.
No.
No.
So Silmarillion is the book that he created to take all the backstory of the creation of this whole world of Middle Earth and the Valor back and forth.
It's good. Worth watching. Do you heal
I did.
Yes.
27.
24, yeah. Took care of me.
24?
24 it was.
27.
Was it?
27.
Oh, it was 27.
It was trying. Yeah, that's what I got you.
So as you move forward, Varinka, as you take the healing and you start to move forward, you notice that there's a cave, a cavern, or a cave off to the right that seems to be blocked in by rubble.
I think we should keep going straight, but I would ask Maltheron, what are these these honey towers?
They would be the secretion of the remoras that roam in the upper levels of Arveiatuace's lair.
Excuse me?
Great.
I told you.
Great.
Excuse
Some
me?
people find its flavor quite pleasant.
I said, don't eat the yellow snow.
Okay.
So we're going to run into Remoraz as we go in here.
That's possible. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
So why did above the table? Why did the guy in the port want Remoraz stuff if there's some right here on the island?
You mean in the dragon's lair?
The dragon.
Well, sure. But,
I mean, this typical commoner type dude. Why didn't he just go up there and get it for himself?
Yeah.
See, you don't see the opportunity, but now we can come back with twice as many Remoras. Right? We can get double the score.
I don't remember frozen Remoraz P on the list of stuff he wanted.
Oh, we're looking for the Remoras right here. No. There might be some.
Okay.
We
So the
have
bottom
one-
line is, it doesn't seem like these are like magic globy towers of death.
Right.
That when we pass between them, we're going to get nuked.
Exactly.
So that much.
At least that's what he told you.
You're hoping.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, he was wrong about the password,
Yeah,
so
he's-
I guess we got to take it with a grain of
Now,
salt.
he wasn't wrong about the password. The password
It
was
was
expired.
Yeah, that's true. Fair enough. Fair point.
Well,
Fair point.
yeah.
I mean, it's only been 150
Yeah,
years.
it's been 150 years.
Ornithator
How often-
7.
That means she
Dead
has.
150 years.
That means she has good security protocols.
In
She
retrospect,
expired the
probably
password
should've
after it wasn't used
her,
for 100
her
years.
son's name.
Ornithator 7.
So
Pound sign.
no one wants to take a taste of the honey,
honey.
the Remoraz honey.
Actually, she might.
Thought we were going to get out.
Oh wait. No, you know what? This is going to be Christmas story. I can't my tongue.
Do you walk up to it?
So it's right off to the side or whatever.
If you get your tongue stuck to it, honey, you're on
Does-
your own.
What did you say about her? That she doesn't. She basically has a high tolerance for risk. Right?
Yeah.
And
I wouldn't use your tongue. I'd use a spatula or something.
she'll use like she'll pull out like a dagger or something and
Yeah.
scoop some up and
Yeah.
um,
Shaved
She will
Remora's ice.
eat
she
the
will
shine off of
she
your
will
blade.
investigate it first.
And how do you do that?
She'll do her investigation.
What are you looking for,
Sniffing
Levi?
Use her senses.
Give me an investigation check. So investigation
good
means
year.
you're poking at it and
Yeah, like
Smelling it?
if it's like
Yeah.
fizzing and giving off like.
I mean,
know,
you start tapping it around with your knife, poking at it.
Starts eating off the tip of your knife.
I'm just. Oh, that was a good year.
so 24.
Yeah, 24. As you tapping it, you can see that it ripples all the way up to the ceiling, and it's the honey trap. If a creature touches the ice on the wall, the area a trap is triggered. Icicles fall from the ceiling, requiring every creature in a 10-foot square in front of the honey to make a dexterity saving
In
throw.
front of the
Guess
honey?
what?
Or in front of the honey?
Nice try.
I'm outside of 10 feet. I'm outside of 10 feet.
So that's Varinka, Strider, and Mowbray. You need to make a dexterity saving throw as he
If I die.
as he taps it, the vibrations go up, and you see this. Your investigation proves this out that it's it's connected
Yeah.
to those icicles that are about ready to fall on my head.
I was right. It is a trap.
Well done.
Oh,
What am I rolling here?
Lord.
Dexterity saving throw.
21.
You
Passed.
can roll the barrel roll.
6.
I'm assuming I failed.
So you take half, 31 points of damage. Half of you passed.
And
As these huge icicles fall from the ceiling.
Hey, Wes, what did you roll before you know if you failed or passed?
a 9.
Oh, never mind. You're on your own. Sorry.
Half of 31? Is that
Yeah,
okay?
so 15.
Vrinka falls to her knee.
Rick is about to die.
I'm not looking so good. I'm bloodied.
Even with the healing he gave you a minute ago.
So do
I'd
you-
be on the ground if it wasn't for his
Thankful for the healing you got.
Wow.
so what does the honey do though?
Okay.
Well,
It drops the
I mean,
Other than being a trap.
well,
Returns your hit points to me.
I mean, you
Give me some of that stuff.
you did that. I mean, you could still take some of the honey. Yeah, if you wanted to. You want to chip off some? I mean, after you just got hit by icicles from the ceiling, are you going to hit it some more?
Are there any more icicles up there? I mean, just
Or you look up and you know, okay, that section chunked off.
No.
How many people need healing?
Well,
All of
But
us.
I could heal myself.
Olak is
for
4.
something.
Oh, 3, and then I'm 4. I can do 6 creatures with 3d4 plus 5.
Oh, you've got a group one?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, mass healing word. I don't even have to touch you.
Okay. Yeah, if you're
And
doing
you
the
can do
mass
how many?
healing, then I'll take some.
Did you say 6?
Yeah, it's
Well,
a
then-
level 5.
Tell me
I-
what
That's
you're
all of
doing.
us.
You're doing it? You're casting it?
I'm seeing how many.
Well, it seems like
yeah. If
Yeah.
you got enough to go around, then get all of us.
Let me make sure. I think it says
So before you do that,
6 creatures.
you see that Mowbray hasn't given up on this, and I think the rest of you move forward.
Yeah.
She can play with that if she wants on her own.
So
Well, it's within
Go
30.
I guess I didn't get. I wasn't paying full attention.
Range
I didn't
is
get the
60
full
feet.
description of what it was.
It's a pillar of honey. The honey-like secretions that somehow come from Remraz.
I mean, it sounds interesting.
Yeah, it does. And according to Meltheron, some people like that flavor.
Okay. 6 creatures within 60 feet of me.
Yep, that's all 6 of you.
Ready?
Yep.
Yep. 16 point.
No, it's only 12. Everyone gets 12.
Okay, that doubles my hit points, just to give you an idea.
It's pretty close to double. Yeah.
Puts me much closer to.
That includes myself. Not that I care.
Thank you, Gloin.
Yes, thank you.
I will also give myself a second wind.
And
Come on, roll high.
you need to be a little more careful.
Careful. Care is. Care is weak. It sounds a little bit weird. I'll come up with something.
As you come around, you can see some offshoots.
And Vrika is not in the front anymore.
Just so you know.
And her echo is summoned.
And I would suggest you not be close to her.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh, I will be giving her the evil eye. Don't touch it.
All right.
I gotta think
How
about this
can you
for-
learn anything if you don't touch anything?
You live. That's how you learn.
I mean, you can as you walk up, you can see where the ice is clear of snow. You can still see the streams of water flowing underneath it. You keep pressing forward, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay, but now do we have a choice here? Or is that an end? Oh, we got a choice. Oh, well, that's just a...
Another day. I mean, you peer into that cavern, and those are rocks.
Nothing in there.
Maybe a short rest.
We could if you need it, if it'll help you.
I'll tell you, if I get hit with something like a frost giant, I'm dead. Well, I'm conscious anyway.
Was it short rest? You can do some hit dice, right?
Yeah.
Well, then maybe that low pocket's not a bad
Only
spot.
you knew a cleric with lots of.
You know,
healing
every
spells.
small pocket we've gone into so far, guess what it was?
Okay, then maybe we just hang out here.
Frost ants and
Frost dance now. That's awesome.
And shit falling from the ceiling. Okay, then maybe we just hang out here.
ice falls out from beneath us.
Rammer has come from the ceiling. Drop down.
So maybe we all.
Maybe we should check the ceiling.
Hey, I was gonna say, head on a swivel.
Yeah, I mean, you look around. There's icicles and dangerous stuff everywhere. It's like you're in a hostile environment.
Yeah, you think?
Fancy that.
Really?
A dragon's lair.
Yeah,
This is definitely like an upgrade from.
but okay,
Worth it,
okay,
Doris.
but we've all pretty much everybody's gotten beat up from
Stuff.
this cavern, the previous cavern, ice giant, skeleton. So I'd be okay with us stopping for a rest if.
I'm in favor of that. I feel like it's a cop out, but at the same time, like
What are we
could
going to
just-
gain from a short rest? Hit points?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Some people get spells,
spells, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Arcane recovery.
some abilities.
And just hanging on the stairs here, have a snack.
You
Eat your
just
peanut butter
gotta
crackers.
stay right here on the ice.
Nice.
Well, everyone seems scared of a room, so yeah.
I'm sure Mowbray's not scared, or Christiana's not scared.
She can
Didn't she just take like
Go
35 or something?
go scout on her own if she wants.
She's not smart that way.
Yeah.
She's smart. She's not wise.
There you go. She's not wise that way.
Intelligent.
She is very intelligent.
All right, so we're gonna take the rest.
So right here in the middle of the ice, you're just gonna cuddle up because remember, even inside the cavern, it still seems you hear the moaning of wind blowing through the caverns and the wind pulling snow through.
Wisps. I'm good in the cold.
I don't know, do you conjure your little sphere's fire? Does it
Right
give
here on
some-
top of the ice?
Some warmth?
Yeah.
Yeah, campfire. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it does, but
All right. So you're taking a short rest.
yeah.
I would suggest we spread out though, so that we're not all in one spot.
Bulk target.
You each go against your own side of the wall. Kind of lean up, pull out your beef jerky, and you take your short rest. Use your hit dice if you want to use hit dice.
I can't remember how to do this.
Let's see. It's over here. How do we do? And
Why did it roll? Oh, it did. Did it? No, it didn't.
Hey Ken, how do you pronounce your last name? Olak's last name.
Oh, I don't know.
You got it from some table.
Yeah. It's like fantasy name generator or something like that.
Yep. That's the common one.
What is that?
It's his
So
dice,
when he
or he's rolling spell bottles.
Oh,
Flushing the toilet.
it's kind of it's like
All right.
Are we ready to go
I
yet?
feel like rolling one hit dice at a time is very inefficient. I saw for Rinka, it came up as like rolling, 23 points of healing. How did you do that?
So when you in your short rest, you just open it up and you click how many hit dice you want to use,
That's what I did, and then I took hit short rest and nothing happened.
and then there's that
Yeah.
gray
confirm
box.
button.
Then there's that. Well, at least for me, there's like a gray box. You click it and it rolls.
Did mine show up in there?
I don't know.
I'm trying to see if it applied. I don't think it did.
I had to do all mine manually, probably due to user error.
So it's a D6. Mine says 1d6 plus 3.
Yeah, it's +3 is your Constitution modifier.
Yeah. So
1d6. Or how many hit dice do you have? Or how many do you want to
I was
use?
going to use 2
All right, so 2d6 plus 6.
plus 6. Yeah. Okay.
Mine's D8.
Yeah, well, you're tougher than he is.
Cleric.
Oh.
Clerics have higher.
Okay.
Is it cleric or is it dwarf? I think it's dwarf.
I know. Ta has advantage on healing. Well, I think that's because of its.
For the Constitution modifier, I think it's based off your.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's based off whatever you assign to Constitution, but it could be modified by your race, I think.
did everybody get their?
The hit dice are based on class.
Okay. Okay. Are we done?
I'm just going to declare that I used my natural recovery slot to regain some spell
Nice.
abilities, in addition to short rest and hit die.
Oh, I guess I did that too. I used my arcane recovery to get back a first level spell.
Okay. Are we all rested up?
Yes,
Feeling better?
I feel a lot better.
Okay.
How many hit dice did you have to
I
use?
used them all.
Wow.
Wow.
Blood Hunter rolls a d10 for hit dice.
Nice.
Hey, I rolled d10s too. I still used them all.
Okay, well, lead on.
Yeah, I'll take back the lead. My echo will be shortly in front of me. 10 feet, 15 feet. We'll say 15.
So, before we go any further, we're going into this lair. Are we totally going to trust this wizard that's in the ring?
No, I think we're past that.
Or I could cast my 6th level spell for True Seeing.
Which does what?
Oh, we don't. Okay.
True seeing, you can see even in the dark, right? And
It's more than that. It's more than that.
you can see another plane.
And this is why I got this, in case we went into somewhere. This spell gives the willing creature you touch, myself, the ability to see things as they actually are. For the duration, the creature has true sight, notices secret doors hidden by magic, and can see into the ethereal plane all out to a range of 120 feet.
I'm not.
So
I don't know that. And you only have one 6th level spot?
Yeah, this is it.
I would not use it for this.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why I was throwing
would-
it out
There's a
there.
distinct possibility we have a Remoraz or two to deal with.
I would much rather keep a 6th level fireball in our hip pocket.
Do you know what a 6th level fucking firebolt does?
Melt the ice dragons.
yeah,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I appreciate the offer, but I don't think it's worth it.
That's like 11d6.
Yeah.
Whatever.
yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, we're
Okay.
not benefit.
I'm just throwing it out there because
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
I don't know. This is who knows what could be hidden here.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, I'm sure there's
And
a
I'll
big,
see
sure there's a
things that
treasure.
you don't have to tell me these things
Right.
because I will see them.
Right.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do it.
Nope.
Okay.
We ready?
Yeah.
The tunnel opens out to an enormous cavern. Its ceiling rises 150 feet above the slippery floor. Ice crystals grow and sprout from the ground, walls, and ceiling above.
This definitely doesn't look
A
natural.
huge pool.
So we are inside
A cavern.
cavern, but it's well lit.
Yeah.
It's, okay.
Across the way on this southeast part of the room, from opening in the ceiling, a huge opening in the ceiling, you can see there's another cave above and a frozen waterfall, frozen to the pond below. So all this area right here
Is a waterfall.
is a water
Frozen.
frozen waterfall. You can see somewhere the water behind. You can hear it still flowing behind it, but it's frozen on the surface.
Read Star Trek.
Okay.
So as I enter into the opening area, I'll ask Meltheron. I'll describe the room to him and ask him if this is like the proper layer or there's more. And is there any traps or anything we need to worry about?
This is the lower cavern of his lair. His throne room and nesting is in the upper level.
So we have to go up.
Not a problem.
Traps? Of course they're traps. What self-respecting dragon wouldn't have traps? I'm sure you've been checking for traps all along.
Yes.
No, we just like to stumble on them.
Why were we doing that?
All right. So
Shame on me. I even
The
mentioned it in
path
the
to
text
the-
today.
We're not just gonna walk right in there like that. Hold on a minute. Let's check for traps.
Where's
everybody starts going.
Well, pull out your 10-foot pole, of course. Every adventurer has a 10-foot pole.
I do actually.
Oh, well then fine. Tap around. You should trigger. Yeah. You don't have a 10-foot pole.
Like
It's got a long glaive. Got a long
It's
glaive.
not 10 feet.
No.
No, but it's probably good.
Close.
6 feet.
Maybe 6 feet.
It has
I
a
mean,
reach
As is,
10
as is
feet.
my spear. Tappy tappy with the spear of Kavan.
I mean, you have your echo that kind of does that for you.
Yeah. And the echo can tap, but it's weightless otherwise.
Yeah. You tap around and the ice seems fine. The path to the upper level is through the north passage.
That's what it's going to say.
And is that opening on the up there?
I'm sure it is.
That's here.
And I'll point towards that corner and say,
Oh,
it's
those big
center.
pointy things sticking out of the ground? Yeah, that looks awesome.
Why would we go that way when I'm going to go fly?
Yeah, you can just fly up there.
And I could tech too if
Yeah.
I changed.
If that's what you want to do.
So I'm going to, and I'm going to fly up and look into the entrance.
All right. And you fly.
Not that way. I'm going up over the waterfall.
All right, right.
I want to see what's there. I'm not going in it.
No, you're going up to the next
Flying
level.
up to the next
You're
level.
flying through the hole in the ceiling.
Okay.
And you're looking around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you fly up there, and off to the north you can see a concave bowl made of ice with all sorts of sparkliness in it. Up here.
Treasure encased in ice.
Off to the left you see a wall made of ice, sparkly stuff inside of it.
Okay.
You flew.
So I'm over.
You're right here.
Oh, so
He's
okay.
telling you what you see.
Okay, so and I'm looking over the waterfall that way.
So this is the waterfall here.
Okay.
All right. This is the concave nest. This is an ice wall.
And they all have sparkly stuff in it.
Encased in the ice. Walls and the bowl. The nest.
Pardon me while I grab your. Not that you're here. I'm just going to put you. In case you decide someday to come die.
No dying.
Well,
yet.
it might like that.
Who could resist?
Sir talks a lot. We'll handle it.
You're flying right there.
Yeah, because that worked real well.
I'll negotiate with the
skeleton
memorize.
giant.
You're trying to hover right there amongst the cavern. That's what you see.
And you see sparkly stuff.
Lots of sparkly stuff.
Lots of
You're-
sparkly stuff.
You're a dwarf / dragon. Can you really resist sparkly stuff?
I like sparkly stuff.
It's encased in ice.
You know, I'm a young dragon. You know, I have to start thinking about my own hoard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I need to start collecting.
He's got the flame breath. He can just melt it out.
That's where I was going. Yep. And that doesn't.
So, I mean, I don't even know how I would check for traps.
What do you need to check on?
But I'm not going to land, so I'm
Yeah.
you know, so I shouldn't trigger any traps. I would hope.
Unless there's guy wires across it like a web and you fly through one.
I would say another 100 feet above you, another 120 feet above you is yet another hole open to the sky above. Because this is certainly how Arveiatuace would come in and out of her lair.
Yeah, because she flies.
Yeah.
Why would you go walk out?
Any self-respecting magic user would fly into this lair.
Well, duh. Duh.
He's not a magic user. He's a wizard.
I'm a wizard. I'm not even a wizard. I don't know what I am.
But and Brink is the only one here.
So are they taking the other path,
sure.
or
Well,
while I'm doing this, or?
They were waiting for you.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and fly around the space.
Oh, okay. You fly around the space. Tell me where do you go?
I'm just going to make a circuit.
Yeah, so I mean you go around this. So give me a perception check. I mean, perception.
Seriously?
30. Oh.
Seriously? Perception? Me?
Yeah. Yes.
No, the other dragon.
I rolled a natural 1 for a 10.
I mean, like I said, a wall of ice, sparkling stuff. Now, oh,
I can't
natural.
believe I rolled a natural one.
In future D&D, that's an automatic loss.
I know.
Not in this one, though.
Should be.
You come to around the nest is, I mean, do you dare land in
Well, I'm not landing anywhere up here.
in Arveiatuace's own nest? No, but what you see is, as you get near her nest, is in this wall right here is a cloak encased in ice, all by itself. It's a 10-foot block of ice. With in the middle of it is a purplish cloak, kind of suspended.
And I would have described that as what would have been the brooch that we're looking for that allows me to talk to Arveiatuace.
So, sparkly things, and then this cape, and that's about all I see as I fly around.
Yep.
And this is on the other side of her nest.
It's over
It's right here.
Yeah. Where her nest is at.
Bull.
Yeah, right
This is
there.
the nest.
Right there, yeah.
This is the cape. And
Should I check and see if my fire breath is revived? It's been multiple turns.
oh, it's revived by
Yeah.
now. I'll just give it to you.
Okay.
Somewhere here, I had the cape.
Can't believe I rolled a natural one.
Was
I
it
saw
there?
the old man.
Saw the old
wizard.
man.
Yeah.
You had the cape separate.
Yeah, I did. Well, maybe I didn't use this. No, I did. I certainly did. All right, whatever. So what do you do?
So I swing back around and I say, there doesn't seem to be anything up here, but I haven't landed yet. You guys going to take the other path up, or what are we going to do? I would land probably up on the edge of the waterfall and sit on just right there on the lip.
I mean, that's 120 feet up is the lip.
Yeah.
And you're across the cavern. If you want to talk to them, you can come closer.
Okay, I'm coming down. I'm talking to them. What do you guys want to do?
You found the cloak or the robe.
Yes. It's encased in ice.
That's where I'd want to go. And
Well, it's on the other side of her nest. You really want to walk across her nest?
you want to carry me?
I could.
Toss me.
I was going to say, I mean,
Otherwise, we all have to make the climb. Increased risk. All we're going to do is communicate with. We need that brooch to talk to her.
It's encased in ice. I mean, I could try and melt it out of there, but we can
Right.
try.
We got a couple of tricks to try to melt it.
Well, right now we're talking about these two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the we is these two,
on.
unless you guys go up there somehow, some way.
Climb on.
Okay.
I'm sure I've got the strength.
Okay,
Oh.
they do that. What do the rest of you do?
Are we just gonna wait, or do we want to?
It could take a while.
You already want to do a couple of trips, take a couple of us, or
well, and I mean, I could wild shape into an eagle, and I don't know whether an eagle could carry somebody, but I could get myself up there if
Yeah.
we need to fire. Additional fire. Although
So Strider-
he's got firepower out the wazoo.
Strider, you want to follow? You want to come with them?
Well, I'm putting it to the team. Is that? I mean, I'm willing to do
Well,
that. Is that what we
we
want?
could get we could get everybody up there if we take a couple trips. If
We could. But it's
So
also
we
going
do
to do
those.
the reverse if we were trying to get out of there real fast, too. Unless you want to jump 120 feet.
Featherfall.
Yeah, we got that covered. We can jump.
Okay.
Falling with style.
So I can get you all up there right to the lip, and if the shit hits the fan, we all jump, and Olak does featherfall.
on all of us.
If?
You
When?
can, you can do featherfall on all of us.
Good point.
Let me,
Win.
let me verify.
I can do it so that between the two of us.
Oh, hold on, that's verify. Yeah, up to 5 creatures. So yeah, we need 2 of us
Okay.
to do it.
Okay.
You don't need to take care of me.
Nor me. I
At
mean,
this point.
if I,
All right, then
if
yes,
you're gonna
one of us can do it.
Okay, point of clarification though. If he's going to carry us all, so that I don't have to burn the wild shape now, so I can use the wild shape to
Right.
escape,
Yeah.
that would be preferable.
I might have to take more than one. It'll take
Several
more
trips.
trips.
Yeah.
I'm not carrying all of them at once, right?
But
No.
no, you take one at a time
Okay.
up there.
Okay.
And so you take Vrink up there and you see it, and you describe it to Meltheron and say, well, yes, of course, that's my robe. That's what I described. But take that and nothing else you promised.
We did.
So you go up there,
Yeah.
and you start working on taking it out.
I got
One after
firebolts.
another. Over time, maybe it takes you 10 minutes, maybe it takes you an hour, and you chip out the robe. And really, the robe was very dear to me. My late grandma made it for me, but the brooch is really where the magic is. And over time, though, as you chip away, and then let's just go there, activate. As you chip away the ice, you notice that there's a cavern behind, a small room.
We're trapped.
You've got the brooch, you've pulled out the robe, and you see a dragon's egg.
Holy shit. We don't want that.
Yeah. Do you know how much money you could get for that?
Do you know how fast we can die for that?
Well, no, don't get any reward if you don't take a little bit of risk.
I knew it was bad to take her.
But you said the wizard in your head is saying specifically, don't
touch anything else.
Don't touch
just the
anything else.
brooch.
Yeah.
And do you share? We said he couldn't see through your eyes, but as you see it, you probably point it out to the person next to you, and they come to a realization what it is. Do you verbalize?
Well, can he hear what?
And that's where we'll end.
Yeah.
There we go.
We're not taking that.
No. I would vociferously be against that.
I mean,
We
you've
want
chipped,
Arveiatuace
you've
on
chipped
our
through
side. We don't want
2.5-ish feet of ice. You feel like there's another 2.5-ish more before you can break free.
Test things. Okay, there we go.
Well, it's a deep subject.
And just to make things a little bit more interesting, as you take turns working on the ice, as you rest and you're looking through the shiny ice wall, you see dark figures kind of
dart through the ice.
pace back and forth behind the ice wall on many legs.
Oh.
Ginormous
Sound
centipedic looking things.
Run around.
You didn't have to go to the Sea of Floating Ice for those things?
That's what Wes said. You mean we could have just gone to the dragon's lair?
Yeah, it would have been so much easier.
Well, so
Going all the way to sea ice to a different dragon's lair.
Right. Go to this dragon's lair instead of the other dragon's lair.
She's considerably older than you.
So on the one hand, I didn't expect you to go into the kobold stuff. But on the other hand, you skipped half of this dungeon. So
Wait, how did we skip half of this dungeon?
The first hall.
you flew up instead of taking the path.
Oh, that's right. The thing we just did.
The thing you just did, yes.
Well, duh. Why would we? When we could.
Because not everyone can. Only self-respecting magic users can fly.
Yeah.
All right. Fun.
it all worked out.
All right, let's go ahead and.
I think that was good news that we didn't go through.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I have a feeling there would have been a lot of
reward,
traps.
right?
Two
Reward,
touchdowns
right?
so far. Nice.
I can't speak
Uh,
for
middle
everyone,
of the
but
third
considering
quarter.
how much the kobold stuff wrecked Olak, I don't think Olak's